Rob. What's going on, Rob? Hi, Bree. How are you? Happy Friday, guys. Come on in, come on in. Let's chat. Let's catch up. What's happening? Catch up. See what went on this week. Hey, Pooh Cap 2. What's going on, Pooh? I hope all is well. Let's do some catching up. How was your week? Hey, Ashley. I hope you guys had a great week. I'm looking forward to spring. It's coming, it's coming. I am so happy. Hey, Faithful Queen, how are you? Come on in, come on in. Waiting for a few more people to join us before we get started. Man, this will be a good day. See, this is when I usually come on and jam in my jams. Can't play my music on here anymore, which I find that so strange. I've been going on channels and those people playing their music, so I don't know what it is about me that I can't play mine. Hey, Rob. I'm already feeling better from the surgery. Back to, oh, thank you, Jesus. Awesome. That's what I like to hear. I love good news. Spring is on its way and I'm ready for you. Know that's right, Leslie. I mean, Ashley. Hey, Lisa, what's happening? What is going on? Did you guys see that video I put up today with how those, it was actually, I got it from HN News. Did you guys see that? I want to talk about that if you did and get your opinions. A few people made some comments and I want to talk about their comments. As to you, Rob, so happy you're better. Awesome, awesome. I want to get a few more people in here. Did you guys get a chance to see that video I posted earlier today when I was asking when is this police brutality against Black people is going to stop? Hey, Spin, how are you? Hey, Mrs. Clay, how are you? Hey, guys, I don't know if you noticed on the screen. If you see at the bottom where it's scrolling, you know, sometimes we have people that want to join the panel, but they have so many issues, or we always get some sort of interference. So now I have a call-in number. So jot that number down, guys. The number is 773 789 7647. 773-789-7647. That is the number you can call in now and participate, you know, and participate in the live if you don't want to come up on the panel. And see, and I think that's a good thing because maybe we may get someone that disagree and we can give them an opportunity to speak and respond to them respectfully. So pay attention to that. So yeah, I'm happy about that. Can't wait to use that. Hey, Spit, you just woke up. You good? I hope you're okay. You feeling all right? Yes, I saw it. It was hard to watch. Yes, yes, yes. And so I was asking people to comment on it, you know, and I knew I was going to get certain types of responses. But one person felt it was important to point out that it happened a couple of years ago. Okay, so what? You know, I didn't understand that. Well, we saw that on the screen when it happened, but that wasn't the point. And just because it happened a couple of years ago, that you think that's long enough to say it doesn't matter? I didn't understand that. So if I misinterpreted that, please, please let me know. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Yes, that is the dial-in number for anyone that would like to, when we're live and we're talking about certain things, if you would like to join, if you don't want to come on a panel and you just want to call in, feel free. I'm going to always have that number on the scrolling below. Came to say what's up to everyone. I got to get off now. Guys, run a few. Oh, Rob, thanks for coming in, stopping in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know I love that. And you guys just come in to say, hey, I truly appreciate that. Man, I still don't understand. I just don't understand what one person said about the guy not getting out of the car when they asked him to. They felt he should have, just because he's basically driving while black. Don't give them a reason to attack them, right? But did you hear how that officer, I think he did right. I would have been terrified. Shit, call another set of police or something, because you saw what happened. He was not threatening in no shape, form, or fashion. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. And I thought that was just excessive. It was just ridiculous. I had to share that. I couldn't believe it. So someone's talking about it's 2 years old. Well, I hadn't seen it. And it shocked the shit out of me. Man is a veteran. He's fighting for this country. And you disregarded that? And what I didn't like, only one of them got fired. I feel both of them should have got fired. They both participated in the nonsense. That man was not threatening at all. And for him to pepper spray him or whatever that shit was, I don't understand what provoked that. I didn't see it. Did I miss something? I'm going to put my link in here in case you guys want to come up here. Hey, Empress. Welcome, welcome, welcome. That's the link. You guys want to come up here and chat with me? Empress, you guys are just coming in. I was just asking if everyone that's in the chat has seen the video that I put up today with those officers, how they're treating that veteran. I mean, had no respect for that man. None. But at the end, they talking about only one. No, both of them. I felt both of them should have gotten fired. It is so much of this crap. And someone also wanted to point out that it's not only the men, they're doing it to women too. Yeah, because I remember that Sandra Bland, I think her name is. Hey, girlfriend. Hey, you, what's happening?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. I'm good. Am I clear? Am I speaking clear?
Yeah, you good.
Okay, good.
You good. I don't hear any interference. Do you guys hear any interference? I don't. Yeah, so you saw that video?
Yeah, it was hard. I mean, he was
Can you
so
believe that
humble.
shit is still happening though?
Oh my goodness, ugh, that was so sad.
And
I
he
mean,
was a lieutenant in the army, and that meant nothing. But he
nothing to them.
wasn't threatening though. So did you see anything that warranted
They tried.
to spray him with that pepper spray? Did you see anything he did to warrant that other than not getting
Absolutely,
out?
absolutely not. He had his hands up in the air, so he wasn't any harm to him. So I don't understand. If it's a traffic stop, give him write the ticket. What is the problem? Ask
But
me for
why
what
couldn't
you want.
they? Was it
But they
wrong
said
for them? Are they
what happened.
not? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What happened was they were trying to say that they had tried to pull him over way back, but he tried to get to where some light was at. So it was dark where they tried to pull him out over at, and he wasn't trying to.
He
He
was being cautious.
right. So he rode all the way till he can get to where some light was at the gas station, and so
Okay.
they were mad about that. That's why they did him the way they did him.
But why they still could have just answered the question and still asked
Absolutely.
him to stand. I really didn't understand what I just didn't get it.
I understand I don't know why they did him like that. I do know because he's black. If it was a white person, they would have explained it. Absolutely, they would have. They would have been like, "Oh,
And
let
I
him explain why he did what he did." And y'all, come on, why would you do that, man, like that?
Yeah, so I want so he was just insulted at the fact that this black man wouldn't adhere to his warning.
He didn't raise his voice. He was very humble
He
with
was
them.
very respectful. I just didn't I just couldn't believe it when they sprayed him. That just broke my heart.
He couldn't breathe. That was so
Even with
sad.
that, he didn't become
Nope.
combative. Even with that, he was basically asking for help because the shit took his breath away. He couldn't really reach at the time he wanted him to reach to take his seatbelt. He was trying to get, to get himself together. Look what you had just done. I mean, damn, is it wrong if they pull you over to ask a simple ass question? I've never been pulled over, so I'm just wondering, man, because I know that happened to that Sandra. I remember, and unfortunately, that simple pullover for whatever was wrong with the car, if she was speeding, that girl ended up dying in a jail cell. Do you guys remember that case?
They don't like for us to ask them questions. I don't know why.
Because that's that slave mentality. You're not supposed to ask the white man anything. You're supposed to keep your mouth shut and just follow their orders. This is how they think we're programmed, but they're stuck in slavery because those days are over. And first of all, it should have never happened. Yeah, you're going to control another human. Are you serious? Girl, just think I can't go to slavery. That just pisses me off. I can't even think that. I can't even go there because I still can't believe it. So this is where that mentality comes. We are less than to those people. We're never, I don't care how far we get in life. Because I think a lot of us try to get there to gain their respect. You'll never get it. But that's my own personal opinion. You're never going to be part of that committee. You can try it all you want. You can turn your back on us less than, if that's what you want to call us. Because you think you're going to fit in. You will never fit in. I don't care who you're married to. I don't care. You will never fit in my opinion. They think we're supposed to have no right. And this is the 21st century. Look at all this stuff that's coming up. Look at the judicial system. That judicial system it was made up from way back when.
Absolutely, not for us.
Exactly. That's why it's so messed up now. Because now there's confusion. See, we done complicated things. Because those times are over where you could just, whatever you say we did, and you just throw away the key. They can't do that anymore. Look what they doing to Robert. Look what they doing. If they got it today, a person can say you did anything to them. Anything. And instead of doing a formal investigation, you're going to go on what somebody said. You don't even know if this person has something against that individual. You don't know. I was just watching something a few minutes ago. This white lady, and I guess she was the black guy. They live in the same building. I guess he was getting his mail or whatever. And when she got to her mail, her package was open. So she just automatically assumed that this guy did it. And I wish you could have heard the way she was talking to the guy. I couldn't believe it. They're stuck. So many of those people are stuck because they come from that line, that line of, you know what I'm saying? Where those people were so prejudiced. Just like they say, you're not born with that shit. You taught it. And look how long they had us in slavery, man. That shit ain't over. I don't know why people keep trying to act like that shit ain't never happened to satisfy those people because they don't want to feel so damn embarrassed. Because you know the new millenniums, they can't even believe the shit ever happened. They're totally against it. But it happened. I can't believe our world was like that, but it happened and it went on for centuries, for years. No one said it was wrong. And if we said anything, you're dead. They'd take out the whole damn family. Who gonna care? That's how it was. That's why black folks fight so hard now. They're not letting you get away with it anymore. And that frustrates the shit out of them. So somebody said, yeah, they took off the hoods now and replaced the hood with the badges. That made a lot of sense to me. Ain't lying, man. It's ugly. Look at those two brothers. They know I put that video up yesterday. Now they know those two brothers were exonerated 2 years ago. They're found innocent. But these brothers have been fighting to get their certificate of innocence. And you know those people denied those brothers that certificate? How could you possibly do that? There's no explanation for that to me if you already exonerated these men. That should have been a no-brainer. Did you see that video? Yeah, because I think you the one sent me a snapshot of it, and I wanted to see the actual Tamara, you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Did you hear what I said?
I'm sorry. I had stepped away for a minute.
Oh no, that's okay. I was just asking if you saw the video I put up yesterday with those two brothers.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I don't understand that. You know why? The reason why they doing that because they black. They don't want us to get no justice.
Isn't that ridiculous though? That should have been a no-brainer. They should have just
been. We still lose. They don't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like we cannot.
Hello? I lost you, Tamara. I lost you, Tamara. Come back because I want to hear your point of view on that. Oh yeah, the laws are definitely outdated. And that's why I don't understand why we as a people we're not just like that Mann Act. That Mann Act shouldn't be on the books today. That was during slavery. That's just letting you know it's still alive because it's still on the books. I can't even believe our black politicians have not petitioned to get that shit off the books. I am shocked by that. I just don't get it. For you guys just coming in, just so you guys know, I have a number for the channel now. If you would like to put, when we're doing our lives and we're talking about a specific subject, you can join us. If you don't want to get on the panel, I have a call-in number. So please keep that number. If you would like to join us and keep it real via phone, you can do that. And it's strictly for the channel, so everyone will be able to hear it. So let me call it out. Even though it's scrolling below, I'm going to call it out. It's 773-789-7647. That is the number to the channel when we're on the panel talking about and you want to join the conversation via phone. And then I won't have to deal with it on my cell phone. It'll come right through the computer. So make a note of that, guys. So yeah, that should have been a no-brainer. They should have just put whatever date that was, just walk in, get that certificate and walk out. That judge blew that brother's mind where he couldn't even comment. Yeah. One of the brothers. He was just speechless.
It seems like they give the government, all the leeway that they need to do whatever they need to do. underhanded.
Yeah, what did somebody say? That was to keep them in the system so they can continue to track them or monitor them or something. But
Yeah.
they're innocent. And what reminded me so much of Robert's case when the guy was saying, see, because a lot of people just believe because the government said they were guilty or whatever. No one did any homework. No one read their case. And that's what that guy was saying. If you go to the beginning and read this case, you will see that they're innocent. But they have to be. They wouldn't exonerated them a couple of years ago.
But that's
So
how
that's
it
a
is.
no-brainer.
That's how it is, though. They, like you said, they think that every time the government brings something and they don't never lose, they say the government don't never lose. You know what I'm saying? Because they so crooked and they can bring all this stuff up against you. They can scare people. They can do all kind of tactics. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
it's
And
not right. It's not right for them to
no,
be able to
it's
do that.
not right.
But they supposed to be for the people, and they do the people like that.
Exactly.
And they only do that to our people because the other they're gonna take up. They're gonna get them a lawyer. They're gonna fight. They don't care. They're not gonna let the government do
Not
them
only
like that.
that, those people stick together.
Absolutely,
But black
absolutely.
people, they want to tear each other's down.
Yeah.
Tear their ass down behind the scenes like the white folks do. Why do you have to get out in public and show that ignorance just to confirm how those people already feel about us? I would never understand that. And somebody else said the only way we could start changing some shit is to hit their ass where it hurts, and that's the pockets. We need to start supporting our own. And I agree with that. But I have to say,
Oh,
wait a minute.
that's you see what
But I
that
have
person said.
to, huh?
Dom K said once they get their certificate, they can legally sue the state for millions. They legally cannot sue without the certificate. That's why they doing it, girl. Oh my God.
But shit, they done already got some millions for being wrongfully incarcerated. So they got a couple of some meals when they got out.
Mm.
That's automatic when you wrongfully. They took 20 something plus years from those brothers. So they done got paid. Now you saying going after more, probably, but they get that off the top. I mean, it's not going to give them that time lost back.
I don't know if that's true. I think they just want their
That
name
is,
clear. I think they
yeah.
already because Bonjean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it's the. I don't know.
No, but that's automatic. That's what pisses. That's why we should be pissed because we have. That's our taxpayer money that we're paying them. That they have to give those people for their being so damn trying to be so damn slick and underhanded. And then years later, the shit comes back and haunt their ass. So they have to pay them for the time that they lost, which they could never make it up. You can look that up. That's automatic.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's automatic. They got to pay them. They weren't. In fact, they were not guilty. They was wrongfully incarcerated. I hope they got to do Robin when we finish proving this shit. Got
Definitely.
that man in there. But like I was saying about the way to hurt them is in their pockets and stop frequenting their businesses. I want to say to our people, I don't have no problem coming to your establishment. But baby, you got to know how to deal with your customers. That's why you lose them. Because I've been in several of your businesses. And most of you got this air about you, and you act just like the white folks. So if you want us to frequent your establishment, you need to learn how to deal with the public because you chose to do that business. And you know dealing with the public is not easy, but you got to hold that shit in. You can't be rude to your customers because I don't frequent stores where people are rude. I'm not spending my money with you. And I've seen that. And there is a difference. When you walk in, if you go in a high-end store to a low-end store, it's totally different. But it shouldn't matter. Respect is respect. It doesn't matter where you're from.
Right.
People are going to respect you as long as you respect them. But you just like the damn Asians, where soon as you walk in their store, if you of color, they following your ass all around the whole. You shouldn't do that. So that's why a lot of you don't get the business you want because of the way you treat your customers. Because I'm not going to spend my money somewhere where I'm being disrespected. I wish the hell I would. So
Me
you
either.
need to think about that. Now, I don't care who owned that damn store. If you being rude, now, and you allowing your damn cashiers or whomever working for this shit to be rude to your customers, you will never see me in your damn establishment again. I don't spend my money like that. So when we stop accepting that type of behavior, they're going to lose out. So if our people get their shit together, take notes from them ignorant ass people, that's why they so successful. Because they can deal with a lot of shit. Us, we ready to kick ass all the damn time. It's not what it's about. And we're all products of our environment, so I get it. But it's the way you open them doors, baby. It's the way you open them doors. You got to respect everyone that crossed the threshold of your establishment. I have no problem spending money with you, but I will not if you one of those. I just refuse. And people like that hurts for the other ones that really, no respect because they get it. Because we're the one that keeping your doors open. Yeah, you heard that the customer is always right, even when their ass wrong. You got to suck it up. That's how it is. So if you want business, make us want to come there. Because that said a lot. Because we don't. We go down there and give all our money to the TJ Maxx's and the Ann Taylor and the Nordstrom, all that shit with the fake ass names on there. All that shit probably come from China. Who the hell knows? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But because it's Ann Taylor, Neiman Marcus, we just assuming. We don't know.
Absolutely. You're right.
We don't know. And they getting quadruple for what they paid for that shit off of us. Because we so stuck on name brand shit like that. That makes sense, man. We gotta start making some changes on how we do shit. Because we the one that's why they getting rich off of us. Because they talk shit to us, but we the first place they go to give them our money. We need to stop it. We need to stop it. The only way this shit is going to change, just like that person said that stood out, hit their ass in them pockets, baby. White folks love that money. They love that money. Stop frequenting them damn stores. Let them stores start shutting down and shit. I bet you they start respecting.
You see how they trying to do Irwin. He hit them pockets, baby. They got it out. Oh, down. We don't own that store. We don't own that hotel. You hit them
Oh,
pockets,
yeah, I
baby.
saw that. I saw that with that guy. That dude, I love it. Fight that. But if he did, that's why I'm happy for these cameras today. Because these cameras catching a lot of shit. Because if he didn't have that particular camera with that conversation with that woman in that hotel, because he's a black man, she's a white man, they would have gone with what she said and that would have been it. But because of that camera, oh, thank you, Empress, debunked all that shit that hotel was trying to say. Now, he's a football player. What is he, a baseball, football player or something?
An ex-football player. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's a Hall of Famer, I
Ain't
think.
that something? But look how they treat him, though. I told you, I don't care how much you make.
They try to treat him like that because he had a past, He had some stuff that happened in his past, and they just tried to.
I bet you a lot of people, even them assholes, had some shit that happened in their past. No one knows about it yet, though.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? These judgmental ass people. And look, I was listening to that guy, how he was saying they told him, well, you've been accused of something, you got to go, or don't worry about it, but you can't. They just no one would tell this man what the hell he's supposed to have done.
That's what they do to us. That's exactly what they do to us. They believe the other person that like we can't be believed. That's wrong.
I'm telling you, because it goes all the way. Because we to get along. We do not call them people out when they need to be called out. We afraid. We go so far, we stop. Because the first thing they're going to say how much power those people have. Take the power away. Just like that person also said, we need to start policing our own communities. As we should. That it was like that at one time. But I don't know what happened. It's so much black on black crime today, man. It just, oh, my head just want to explode when I see some of the shit I see.
Don't
They're
nobody
doing
respect
exactly what they want them to do to each other. That's why
nobody respects
it's so
nobody.
sad.
The human life is not respected, especially in our community.
That's what I'm
These young,
saying. It's
these
so
young
much
men,
black on, oh gosh, and they getting younger and younger by
yes,
the day.
they don't respect their mama. So what they care about respecting you?
Yes, we got to get it back in control because Chicago is it's just out of hand right now. It really is. Chicago has really lost its grip on this damn city. And if they don't hurry up and get this shit together, people are going to be afraid to leave their homes. That's just how bad this shit has gotten. I'm seeing where the camera then caught this man. He probably just pulled in his little driveway or getting something out the trunk of his car. These people see him. They just pull up, hop up out of his car, and they just rob the damn man, just on GQ. That shit is scary.
They all messed up, girl. I don't know what the heck.
And they kids. So you know they're not going to get the right time. They're going to some juvenile damn facility.
Girl, they charging them as adults, especially in our community.
It depends on the crime. Because if they murdered somebody or did some shit like that, that's you damn right. You charge their ass as an adult.
Oh, okay.
They should be charged as a damn adult. You out here doing this crazy shit, yeah. But it doesn't have to be. You used to have guys in the neighborhood that really had like activities to kind of keep the minds of the young guys, especially the boys. They try to get them into sports, something to occupy their time. Because see, that's how you get in trouble because you got too much time. It's too much time out here. These kids getting into drugs and shit now, it's crazy. I'll be back shortly. Okay, Empress. It's crazy. And I hate that R. Kelly is in the situation he's in. But then again, Robert, if it wasn't for you, a lot of this shit that's being coming to light now, I would not have known. I know that for sure. But and the more you speak, the more you see the injustice. More things coming up where people saying it's not just you. Look at this person here. Look at that person there. They all being treated the same way because of the color of their skin. And we have to stop.
I don't know why, but I know it has something to do with it's spiritual because these people, everybody really hates this man.
No, they hate him. I get it. I know why they hate him because they think he's molesting children. Exactly. Anyone would have that type of hatred for it. I would.
But even when they found out that they got children, they still talk about, oh, Aaliyah this, oh, Aaliyah that. Come on,
oh, what's the name? Hey, when that Corey Holcomb mentioned that about Aaliyah, I said, you know what? He damn right. All this shit ain't shit but rumor. Who the hell? No one really knows. They went on a rumor and ran with that shit for 30 years.
Exactly.
for 30 years and they
30 years.
still out here like everyone knows. When he said that, I never just looked at it like that because I just didn't believe the shit anyway. But when he said it as simply as he said it, I was like, well, I'll be damned. He's right.
We been
Don't
knew it.
nobody know.
Us with common sense been knew it was the mom that he was, that he had the relationship with, and she
And
was in
wait a
love.
minute,
She was in
what,
love
wait,
with
wait,
R.
wait,
Kelly.
Tamaria.
The
How do
girl
they know
was
that?
jealous. She was jealous of
Tamaria,
her mom. She was jealous of her
Tamaria,
mom. What?
how do you know that?
Huh? It came
How
out.
do you
It,
know that? That's
it
another
came out.
rumor, right? Did the
Yeah, it's a
mama say
rumor.
it?
It's a
Did
rumor.
the mama say it? So the
No,
person
she did
that put
not.
it out there, were they in the room with them? This is the point I'm making. All this shit is rumors.
Right.
But
Everything
Robert
is rumor.
did admit in his songs that he done some scandalous shit. He said it,
Mm-hmm.
and I admit. He said, "Yeah, I slept with my girl best friend. I slept with my boy's woman in my, and he did mention he slept with somebody, mama, because I was like, damn, R. Kelly. But he was being, I don't blame him though.
He said he slept
He's
with
been
the
a
mama
man.
and his
I
daughter.
mean, some men
He,
are like that. Yeah, he said that.
he
And
said he
he
slept with the
also,
mama
I
and
don't
his
know if
daughter.
people forgot. I don't know if people forgot. But Robert said, because everybody gets so disgusted when they find out the things that they like to do in the bedroom. Robert in his song said some of the things them women want him to do, he couldn't even put it in song. Do you guys remember hearing him say that? I think that's in that mid as well. Some people like to do shit that most people wouldn't dream of doing. But that's their own thing, though. That's their shit. That's behind closed doors. That's no one's business. That's why I never cared about it. But he said, and I believe that. And plus, these movies you see with all that freaking people tied up and pulling the damn man by the neck like he a damn dog. He got off on that shit. That's what they do.
And they be sitting up there on the doggone TV talking about eating booty and everything.
This is
They
what I'm
just had that
saying.
doggone Megan Good with that man with his legs up for her to do him and all this bullshit.
Oh, and Meg, she need her ass. I couldn't believe she
That's
did
why
that.
her husband
Said,
left her
girl,
for
now
that.
you know damn well you should not have taken that part. No
Exactly. That's
damn
why her
well
husband left
you
her. Ain't
married
nobody
to a
girl.
damn minister and you take
Exactly.
that particular part. The first damn scene, you and your whole head is in this man. The girl, come on. I didn't like that. Was disrespectful to her husband to me. She ain't
Exactly. And that's why he was like, heck nah. But everybody was trying to make it seem like he was such a bad person. Nah. Ain't no respectable man for to let that woman be doing no mess like that.
no, she didn't have to take that part. She really didn't. That kind of said a lot. And shortly after I saw that particular scene, the next thing I know, maybe a month later, they were talking about separating. Well, yeah. But again, he knows her career, but still, certain roles, come on now. I wouldn't have done
Yeah,
no
you
shit
feel
like
some
that.
type of way. I'm not finna. That's disrespectful. Come on now.
I felt that was very disrespectful.
And
That
he
was very
supported her.
disrespectful.
He supported her.
Yeah, he did. He did.
When
He
people talked
did.
about her and stuff, he supported. But that right there, she took it too far.
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, girl, are you serious? That was shocking to me. And I know it's just acting, but still. Now, because you didn't leave that to the imagination. We saw your ass down. You were literally in between his damn legs. Yeah, that was
And
you
ain't
know.
no real man finna be having his woman doing no mess like that anyway. That's the
No. But that Hollywood, all of that, I'm telling you, Robert just exposed a lot of shit for me. I don't see none of that shit like I used to. None of it. When I see these people on these singing programs, I be like, baby, you don't know what the hell you about to enter. I used to love watching The Voice and American Idol to see them make it. You know what I'm saying? But knowing that business, that's why they're not living long. Look, they just look that industry just exploit black people, but we're so desperate for that dollar, and we don't care how we get it. Some people, you'll do anything. I look at that. You hear me talk about that Christian Rock and that dude Blueface or some shit. They look stupid. You don't even see you being exploited. You think because you making all that money, but look how you gaining it. You disrespect your so-called woman. You have no respect for her. She has no respect for herself. She's sitting there letting this man talk shit about her like she's nothing. And he's giving an interview. You wouldn't even think her ass was there with the shit that's coming out of his mouth, because I know damn well a woman is not going to just sit there and let you say the shit. They have no respect for themselves. They say that girl beat up his mama and sister. Are you serious?
Yep.
I couldn't believe it. They're
Yep.
exploiting those. I'm looking at the whole family. Y'all in front of this camera with this bullshit. Wow. And these people are supposed to be, you look up to these people? These young women, they don't get it. They got the wrong role model. Be a role model to the damn person in your damn house. Go follow their lead if they got their shit together. Stop following these celebrities, babe. Look what happens. If you really look at both of them, look how he all tattooed all the way through his baby. He got some serious damn issues. With all that money, he's still not happy. You people don't see that though. All you see is the glitter, the glam.
Yeah, they both miserable.
Yeah. Drinking and every day, all day.
Every time you see them on the interview, they drinking and smoking. That's sad.
Yeah, because neither is happy. And I know damn well, just being a woman, I am not going to be happy with a guy that I'm with that has no respect for me. He's telling people I'm sitting right there that my child is not his, the child that I'm carrying. But he says there's an 85% chance because, as he called it, I slept with the bitch.
Did he say that?
I wouldn't make it up.
Get out of here.
He has no respect for that. None.
Yeah, she should have left him
Because
alone.
she doesn't for herself.
But
I don't
he
care
see
how
that she
much
don't respect
jewelry and all that shit he buys her. That means none. That dude got serious. He has no respect for no woman.
He don't respect his mama, girl. He don't respect his mother.
No, he had to see something. But because these women are just flocking all over him, he doesn't respect them. See, he need the chick that's gonna look at his ass and turn her nose up at his ass. She wouldn't be able to get rid of him. You see what I'm saying? Because she's demanding her respect.
Mm-hmm.
She don't give a damn about what you got.
Yeah.
See, that's the woman that would draw his attention.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But that relationship, I watched this because I watched this Viral Crimes, right? And every time I watch about these couples, I think about that girl and that Blueface guy. I say, oh my God, if these people do not stop being with each other, this shit is going to happen to them. This girl, she's 22, 23, I think. And the boyfriend, I guess, was 23, 24, something like that. She already had 3 children and had one by him, I think, or 2 children and one by him. So he saw not being in a relationship that shit was going to the left, and he knew she had some issues. So he wanted to end the relationship, which they did. But she was like a fatal attraction. She wasn't going to let him go.
Wow.
So what that happened, yeah, because all they would do is fight and stuff. So he got sick of all of that because he's trying to be a rapper, and had another child by somebody, but he seemed to have been a good guy. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that, so he got on camera, he's like, oh gosh, there goes my baby mama, because she spotted him somewhere. So she pulls her truck over and goes over to his car. And he was like, what do you want down there? So she going back and forth with him. She trying to break the damn car window. Now, they're not even dating. But because he don't want to give her any more of his time, she can't handle it. So she took some liquid shit and just poured it all on the car. 2 days after that, she goes to try to hunt him down at a hotel where he's standing at. She goes busting out windows in the hotel till she found his. And that girl went in there and killed that damn dude. She killed him.
What?
Yeah,
Oh, my goodness.
she killed him. And that's just a woman and the dude. Then you had the dude that goes and these people are young, but they got that same relationship as this Christian Rock and Blue. That's the same type of relationship, toxic as hell. But then when you want to really move and go your own way, that's when it really gets out of hand.
That's exactly how
This is
she
what
is. That's why he be having to be trying to stay away from her because she that type of abusive like that. She she don't want to
yeah,
let go of him at all.
because she thinks she loves him. She thinks she does. I see it in her, but she looks like a big ass baby to me. You guys, have you ever really just watched her? She's like a big ass baby, angry ass baby. I couldn't believe that dude. He was sitting there talking on a interview, and I guess however she got on the show, and he said, "Yeah, man, I didn't want the people to think, this bitch, I was just taking because the bitch sucked my dick." I was like, "What?" And then they put the camera on her little ass. She just sitting there like a fucking puppet.
Gushing all
I
around,
say,
gushing all over him.
"She's
She's loving.
there."
She's loving every word he say.
Oh
Wow.
my God, but how disrespectful is that? Maybe I don't want you to know I suck your thing. I don't want the world to know I suck your thing.
But
You
she do
don't
know.
do that.
She wants him to know that. She wants him to know that though. That's the thing.
That shit is, ooh, I just don't understand a woman where they get that low, man, where they that low,
That's the
where you
same thing
willing
I
to
said about
settle.
them R. Kelly women. How could y'all get up there and say the stuff y'all was saying on the stand and like it's nothing, like somebody gonna want y'all after that? That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
The
because
stuff
that's
that they
all
was
it is.
y'all should I mean,
That's all
and
it
it's
is.
nothing but sex with your man though. So that was crazy for y'all to even try to do that. All y'all was of age. So what is the problem for y'all just airing out his sex life? That's all it
It's
was.
really sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. So back to what you were saying, why they hate him so because they think he actually molested children. That's embedded. The government has embedded that into people's mind because they only say child pornography, child exploitation, child trafficking, sex trafficking of children. That's all.
Children, yeah.
So when you hear that, you're thinking of little kids,
And
don't
it's
you?
not. Then they showing pictures of her young, like she real, like she was young, like that. Yeah.
It's. But again, it goes back to us because we're allowing, and no one is saying, "What are you people talking about? That is not him." That you don't hear that. You don't hear it. But you know what you hear? Would he shut up? Why he keep thinking that shit is old? That shit is that investigation is over. Why does he keep? They just don't understand it. How many times can he tell you? It was illegal. You listening to the legal minds that ain't never took their ass to law school and got that law degree. I keep saying everyone on these channels, they voicing an opinion unless they actually have that degree in what they're speaking on. That's why I always make it clear it's my opinion, the shit I say. But a lot of shit is just common sense.
So with that, Lady D, they did say that they opened the investigation back up, right?
I haven't heard. When did you hear that?
Remember
Where
they
did you hear
said that
that?
it was closed or something? Am I right, y'all? Do anybody know about that?
Anyone know
Remember,
about that? Because I don't recall hearing that. Because that's what I've been waiting to hear.
somebody was
That
saying that they opened it back up. They said it was closed, sealed. It was sealed. That's what it was. It was
oh yeah,
sealed.
direct. Yeah, well I know that it's not sealed. Yeah, Robert even said that. He
That's what I was
said
trying to say. He said it was sealed. Okay. It was
it
sealed, but
was
now it's
sealed and
unsealed.
now
Okay.
it's unsealed. Yeah, yeah. See, that's the whole purpose of. I'm hoping people send the letters because so if it is closed, you got all these inquiries. Hey man, I think we need to take another look at this. We gotta get them an answer. And if you already have the answer, that's fine. Just share it. Ease this man's conscience. It may not be what he wants to hear, but he deserves to know whatever your result is, however it turns out. That's why, it hurts my heart when people were so hesitant about that because I didn't see the reasoning for being hesitant. I really didn't. Not once, not once, and I know a lot of people, the person that they feel that's involved about the letters, that because they got this reputation, damn that, just read the content. I don't care. If you're putting out some good content, I ain't paying your silly shit any attention. But if I can trust what's on this paper, that's my focus. I don't care about your shenanigans. I'm not into that. So I'm not going to let your shenanigans interfere with what this man is asking for. So if you got, just like, I know there were several, I think, 5 letters that was in there. I didn't send 5 after I got that email from Robert. I just took what he gave and I sent to the address, to the 2 names that he had in the email. That was it. I didn't even think about the others. We have to do better. We have to do better. We have to stop, just like all these damn dope dealers and all that shit. They in their own damn community killing their own damn people with that shit. Not saying, to go kill, but shit, get the hell, we done had enough. You take it from the poor. Leave them damn people alone. Look what you've done. Because a lot of us are still suffering. A lot of these people are just like Robert. They can't read. They strung out on these damn drugs. Thank God he never got into that shit. But he could have easily fallen into it. But he accepted the gift that God gave him that kept him focused on that. But I never understood a dope dealer. I just never understood those people. And I don't even understand the people in the community. How are they making that much money for those people and they don't have shit? But am I right or wrong?
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't
get
know.
it. How do these people just blow up like that from these poor ass people? It's just sad. We are so messed up as a people. No one really get what slavery was about. You took the shit, how they treated, now you're doing it to your own people. And then you want to say the white man, no, it's your ass on certain things. You're not making it any better.
You're right.
You're doing exactly what they want you to do. They do. I truly believe that. They don't have to do shit because we do it to ourselves. They gonna give you whatever you need to get the shit, and they gonna stay back in the cut because that's where it's coming from. That's a white man at the top of that. Trust me. Ain't no black man running this shit.
Then
And
they
it's
put it out there, and then they even with the weed, they gave us all the time for the weed and stuff. Now that since they want to sell it, now it's legal.
now it's legal. You see what I'm saying? All them people they had to release from jail on that bullshit. But yet it's still you still got the meth addicts and the heroin addicts and you still got their ass walking, but you want to put a nigga in jail for selling some damn shit that grows from the damn earth instead of other crazy shit that's out there. I don't know. Then you see all this shit we supposed to be fussing and talking about, these corrupt ass agencies, these abusive ass police officers. It's a whole lot of shit we can be focusing on. Because 2 days in a row, I put some shit up in there that was just shocking. I still can't believe those brothers didn't get that damn certificate.
They're gonna get it, Lady D.
I know, but that I was shocked. That was such a no-brainer, though.
It ain't even about. See, that's the thing. We
Oh
think
my,
what we think is a no brainer. They turn it and twist it and make it to.
yes, because they
Mhm.
still have that power. They
Yeah,
still rule
absolutely.
the world.
They letting us know that they can make the decision, whatever decision they want to make. It would make us wait
Yes,
on
they
it.
are still. We
Absolutely.
still have to say yes, sir, no, sir. We
Like you
still
said,
saying that shit.
it's easy to get in it, hard to get up out of it. That's what that man
Yeah,
said.
that's what that
And
man
then
said.
the part that touched me so much is he even said something about the age. Y'all talking about our age. That we live up to this age.
Life expectancy. The
If
life
life
expectancy.
expectancy exactly is this, but then y'all sit up here and keep us, you know what I'm saying, locked down and don't let us be able to be
Yeah,
successful in our life. Yeah, that was good because he used the same thing that they was trying to use on R. Kelly. Oh,
exactly.
he's not gonna live. His life expectancy is this long, so he
That's
gonna die
right.
in there anyway. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because
Stuff
he
like
has
that.
diabetes. So he got an illness that cause his life to shorten, because they don't take care of that like they should in those spirits. Look at he would have never got the shit if they would have seen him when he was kept wanting to see the doctor.
Hmm.
But they kept, he kept telling them what was by, and they just wasn't listening. It was like a routine. As some doctors, you just a number. Come on, everybody is the same. No, that's why you have medical malpractice attorneys to go after those people like that because you all aren't the same. You can't look at that patient and say, "Oh yeah, well, no." And I hate Robert's life didn't change so much. When he comes out of there, all that shit he was doing 4 or 5 years ago, he can't do that shit with his condition.
Nah, he ain't gonna be able to do
Once
that.
you become diabetic, you can't do all that drinking and stuff. No, your whole lifestyle changes. It has to. If not, you're gonna end up on dialysis, and you don't want that shit. And he doesn't deserve to be treated like that. He
He can
really
reverse
does.
that. He can reverse that. He just got to start eating and exercising and do what he can't do. His
Yeah,
eating, he really can't eat like he want to eat. Supposed to eat up in there because they don't have anything healthy for them. That
exactly.
commissary, you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
So when he get home, he should be able to. He can reverse it. But
I hope
God
so.
can reverse it.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
Yes, absolutely.
I hope so. Because just listening to him when he talks now is not the same for me. Because I hear the shock, the hurt when he talks about how that woman flipped on him. And I don't even know if that's the word to say. Because when he said that, not flip, I don't even know if that's the right word to even use. Because he said it. He said volumes on Corey Holcomb's show to me. It seemed like he went into it a little bit more. Did it appear that way to you?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Seemed like he went into it a little bit more.
Especially when he said he told her that he wasn't gonna break up with. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't gonna
Yeah,
break up with her.
yeah. And I was the way he was describing her behavior, I just pictured that situation. I could see it. I could see her doing that, talking to him like that, and And no matter what she said, he's like, nah, I don't give a damn. In other words, I don't give a damn what you do. But
He
he
said
didn't.
that when she was on that stand, he could see the anger. He seen it.
Yeah, he
Like he
sure
was so
did.
angry, and and she made sure she was the best star witness that they had.
Yeah,
So they
yeah.
trained her to do it. Absolutely.
But it's not like they didn't know that. That judge knew that. Man, I sure wish Jennifer Bone Jean, but everything happens for a reason. But I really wish she was handling that trial. Because for some reason in my heart, I just feel it would not have gotten to that point. If anything, he probably would have got time served for some shit. I
Absolutely.
just couldn't see that his whole trial was just a mockery.
But
And
see,
see,
the whole thing is, Lady D, how they went from the parents talking about that they daughters, what I'm saying, they haven't seen their daughters, and then they was able to talk to their daughters, and then they just twist that whole thing around. So now he's a sex, what I'm saying? Now he's took a girl, sex trafficking. How did y'all get from that to now he's sex trafficking? The same girl. That don't even make any sense.
and that crazy ass Tim girl, what dude? Why would you even want to be mixed up in some sick shit like this?
That's
You
envy,
should be happy
jealousy.
your
That man is
daughter is
envious
not a
of.
part of this.
He
Why
done
would
did
you
something with
want
his
her to be a
daughter.
part of this sick shit? Say it again. I'm sorry.
He done did something that he don't want that that daughter to come out with. And it's jealousy, envy, all of that. R. Kelly, he's jealous of R. Kelly because making it seem like he's better than Mr. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? He's all,
No,
what
it
are
ain't
you, a
that.
car dealer?
Well, that ain't what I got from it. It's like he wants to. It's like he wished that he was a part of the case. It's like because
Right.
all this shit is over, and now there's nothing really else to be said. Now he didn't come up with some talking about a damn lie detector. Man, we don't need no damn lie detector. We know you're a liar. We
He know
don't
R.
need
Kelly is
Margaret to
not going
get
to pay
on
him
up.
no attention, just like he
No,
didn't pay
hell
him no attention in the beginning. Like
no,
he
hell
said, R. Kelly told him, I got this my girl and ain't nothing you can do about it. Period.
no.
He told him that.
But you see how when you hate, when you jealous and you got hatred for someone, how that shit
That's
can
what I
manifest.
said. Absolutely.
That's all
Absolutely.
this
That's what I
is.
said. They hate him. They hate R. Kelly because they couldn't be him. They couldn't touch him without this stuff coming like it is. They could not touch that man, and they knew it.
Exactly. And to keep it going, that's why they're not admitting that these were women of age. They got to stick with the child. And that's why I keep saying that. So whoever watching this and really thought children, I'm sorry to disappoint you that you've been bamboozled once again by this damn government. There were no children. That Corey called their ass out. They were groupies, people.
These
That's
women
all
was
they really
flying,
were. But we
acting.
already say he only confirmed what we've been saying since shit I started on here.
Yeah, they were calling the assistant, asking the assistants to take them, book them flights to go places. These were women who knew what they were doing,
Yes,
was legally able to do what they were doing. So it was no
exactly.
problem. It was no problem.
Exactly.
They were flying themselves because R. Kelly wasn't flying nowhere. They were
That's why
flying.
I don't understand it.
I don't
People,
understand how that stuff got by either because if he wasn't flying with them, how was he trafficking them?
that's because of that old rumor. See, everyone thought they really knew what the hell they were talking about when it came to him and Aaliyah. So this is where all of this come from.
But
That is
Aaliyah left R.
that
Kelly
has
and went on
been
with her
that man
life.
had to deal with that shit all these years. And
Uh,
he finally got the shit behind him, but then you get this docu-series.
yeah.
So
When he,
that
like
means
he
that
said, he was
all
living
the
his
shit that
life. Why would
huh?
they all of a sudden? He was living his life. He was not bothering no one.
No
Why
one,
did
nope.
they come up with this docu-series? For what?
To
For
get
what?
paid, to get paid.
And
But
then,
it
like,
got out of hand. See, they didn't know the government was going to get involved. They thought they was just doing some shit to get a quick buck. That's all it was to me, but that's my own personal opinion. I don't think any one of them thought that it would get to the point where this man would be looking at prison time. That whole setup was to get some sort of payout. But once
Uh,
the public got out here, and then people started reacting, the government got involved, that took it, they lost control.
but how
And that's just how I
but
feel
why
about it.
how why would you think not that the public wouldn't get involved the way that they did? They did six doggone series, a 6-part series of it. I mean, on the We channel
Shit, I'm part of the public, and that shit didn't move me.
or
I
on
saw
the
right through
Lifetime.
that shit, right
I
through it.
did too. I'm
So
like, what
that's
the?
what I'm saying. The ones that got so outraged are some late bloomers, okay,
Mm-hmm.
or someone that have been molested
Yeah.
as a child. That's where that came from. Just like the main one that called the press conference, Miss
Mm,
Kim Fox.
yes.
That was the first thing she said about what the hell happened to her. We're not talking about what happened to
Happened
you.
to you. Get the person that did that to you. That's what you need to be
So
doing.
that's where all this
Oh,
is
maybe it's your
coming from.
daddy or your brother. You don't want to do nothing to them. But don't sit up here and try to put your stuff on Mr. Kelly.
So that's all they doing.
Because
That's
that to
that
your
goes for
situation
Tasha and
was
Honey.
not their situation. He didn't go looking for them. He didn't go into their bedroom at night and mess with them. None of that stuff. Those people came to that man concert, drove wherever he was at, presented they was grown to do whatever they were doing, and then they try to twist this thing to make it seem like that girl was young and she wasn't. I don't care what nobody say. That's why they didn't send that girl back because she wasn't no 17. She was grown. Period.
You know damn well if them cops, when they came up in that hotel room,
Exactly.
asked that girl to show that. See, people don't, they don't want to, they don't want to accept the fact, baby, you judged the man wrong. You people were so desperate because it was R. Kelly, the bump and grind guy. You remind me of my damn Jeep guy. That's all you guys saw.
So
Really thought that this man out here chasing 13, 14, just like that guy had on his channel, man. That just, I'm like, why would this dude put this shit on here? Did you see what he had on there?
who?
I don't even
Who?
say the name.
What do you have on there though? Say what he had. I don't know what he have on. If I can see who
He
you talking about.
said, stop being starstruck and ask R. Kelly why he effed Rashonda Landfair when she was 14 years old. I couldn't believe it. And he's supposed to be a supporter, is what I hear.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
It
Mm.
just goes to show you how these people that you got to, that's why I say you got to be careful who you're dealing with on this YouTube, man. Find your spot, stay there. Cause
Yeah.
this shit here, they could
Yeah.
be
So.
on my channel, Drew Horn with me and agreeing with every damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
And to go to the next channel that's saying the total opposite
And
and
be.
be very voiceful over there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
That's what I'm learning from these people. So
Because I
those the
feel like
people I don't want to
you,
associate with.
if a person
I don't
did
want
you
to.
like that and treated you that bad, why would you even still want to deal with them years later? I don't understand. I don't get that because it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. I mean,
Because
it's
it
so, if people, this is what I'm saying, if these people get out of their feelings, because that's what's causing all of this madness. This is why people are not outraged at what has happened to this man, because they think he's a child predator. And if there's a child predator loose, all of us would have an issue with that because you guys have kids. But there's no way you're going to advocate for this man if you believe that this shit was true. Don't
absolutely.
no one wants to see that.
I don't see that at all from Mr. Kelly. I don't get that from him.
He's
Even
not, girl. That man
he's
is
not that
not.
type of person.
He,
He's not no
girl, I don't give
confrontational
a damn
person.
what they say. Just
He's
like
not
that dude
confrontational.
said that shit to my if her ass was out there like that at 14, don't be acting like he went and grabbed her and pulled her ass in a corner somewhere and took advantage of her. So that title was wrong. But you're playing on people's, I get it, because that's what you people do. You play on emotion. But see, I see through bullshit. So I saw exactly what that was. If that heifer was fucking at 14, she was fucking at 14. Period. It's not his fault. You don't know what the hell that girl told that man. And using this Godfather bullshit, get out of here. That's some bullshit they made up to help track this shit, the shit that's going on now. You don't like it, I'm keeping the shit real. She was, if her ass was 40, she was very, very, very experienced for 14 damn years old. And that's a number that's made up. That's something else you guys running with.
Absolutely.
Who knew
Absolutely.
that? Who came? I just asked that the other day.
They
So
never
you
said
got
the
two
age.
crooks, two people that hates the man guts, and know there would be a reaction if you say someone was 14, and you guys fell for it. Why is he guilty now in this court, but he was found not guilty in the court in 2008? You can't say there was some bribery. All that shit was debunked. So you can't use that anymore. So now how is that possible? You people are two-faced. You ruined this man's life because you don't like his style. Wow. His own people.
But that wasn't even, that was what they was trying to put out there. That wasn't even that man. You know what I'm saying? He was just, it was entertainment. That was it. You know what I'm saying?
They can't separate the two. I've been saying that since I've been on here. You think the people you see acting on these damn programs is the same damn person when they finish doing the acting, that they going home doing the same shit? No. They're entertaining you. They're acting. Just like Robert. He's an entertainer. He knows his audience. So he was giving them what they want. Everyone is grown. His shows are not for
Absolutely.
kids. His
Absolutely.
songs are for children.
And every time I'm looking at them concerts, thousands and thousands of women grabbing at this man. He can't even walk. If he
Always.
wanted, that's what I'm not understanding. He could have had anybody he wanted. Why is they trying to, these people? Oh my God. This
It's
common
awful.
sense.
It's awful.
Them
The
women
man
was
knew his
putting on
audience.
this man. They wanted him. I'm talking about they wanted that man.
He could sing, dance. He could give it all to you. Yeah, because he knows his audience. That's why I say I don't like everything, but the majority of the shit, yes, because he makes music for all audience, right? So for the much younger ones, I'm not listening to that because I'm past that. You know what I'm saying? Feeling on your booty and all that old bullshit. Come on now, at my age.
Because now
Hey,
even
get
my
the hell
daughter,
out of here.
she's 16, and she listened to um the same girl that song with him and Usher on it. And I'm like, oh, y'all like that song. But I never paid that song no attention. You know what I'm saying? Because I like the songs that I like. But but like you said, he had songs for everybody. You
Right.
know
So
what
I
I'm
didn't
saying?
like everything. You see what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in hell I'm gonna say, you know how he say, booty, your booty. You know.
Now I like that part, Lady D. I'm sorry.
No, but
Boo
I'm
boo
just saying
boo.
at that time, at that time, but now that I don't listen to that now. You
Right now, now, I don't even care for it now. I like his
because I'm
his
past
newer stuff.
that.
Cause he changed,
I've been with him from the beginning.
and then he changed his style anyway. He started doing like bebop, old, like old like
Because
type
he
of
was,
song.
but that's because he was focusing more for that age group. But trust me, he had to take care of everybody. Robert worked strategically to me. He had your hip, he had that to keep you going, the party, stepping in and that, all that. But then Love Letter was more for my age bracket to me. I love
Yeah.
that CD
Hmm.
because that
Love
was more
letter.
my age bracket. You know?
Chocolate Factory. I like the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, hell yeah, girl.
Forever, girl.
Yeah.
Y'all better stop playing,
Exactly.
man.
That was more me, but he got so many more. That's what I'm saying. I have several playlists by that man. Because I got this particular playlist by him.
Somebody said they know who that woman was. We see a lot of people know who that woman was on that tape. They said it
My
wasn't the son.
point is, just
I,
because someone said that person was 14 doesn't make them 14. And we never thought about that shit and just ran with it. And that has haunted that man his entire career. That's all I'm saying. We got to stop doing that. We had no proof of none of that shit. But we still talk about it in conversation because this is what's been happening. We need to stop it. We shouldn't even bring that shit up as far as age again because we don't know.
yeah, and then the other part that they keep blocking out, like he was like this. Okay, they was making it seem like R. Kelly wasn't still legit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like an old person who was trying to, you know what I'm saying? And then
But
nobody
them
liked
new
him.
millennials were definitely doing that because
They
they
was
wouldn't
making it
listen
seem
to.
like he was just like disgusting and just this horrible person. I'm like, who the heck they talking about?
Because they
Who
think
are they
he's a
talking about?
child
We talking
predator.
about R. Kelly here.
Yep,
We talking
yep.
about R. Kelly.
If you're labeled as a child predator, pedophile, molester, that's going to always follow you because they put it out there and people ran with it. He will always be labeled that no matter what the outcome of these
You're right,
cases.
lady, because I was reading like one of the and another person thing. I think I sent it to you or whatever. His chat, and they were saying like his voice make me cringe when they was playing the his voice when he was talking to Corey Holcomb. His voice making me cringe. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
He
Because they got
sound like
caught
it.
up in that BS. That
He
sounds ignorant.
sound like that. First of all, he's on a jail phone, and he's not a person who had like a voice that you know what I'm saying when
They
he's talking.
thinking that's the
And then
voice of
he's
a
emotional.
pedophile.
He's broken right now.
No, that's not what they're saying.
No,
They're
I'm saying
hearing a
that
voice of a pedophile.
exactly. I'm saying
That's
that. I'm
all
saying
they
that.
hear. They don't care. They don't care. Do you know how many people think that even in Corey Holcomb's chat, I
Yes, yes.
I came across some shit. I say,
Hmm.
wow, man, these people they
They
were like,
laughing and making
they
fun,
were
and
like, "Did you
he'll
come
never get
on with
out.
the damn show?"
Mm-mm-mm.
But I'm glad he didn't entertain that shit and got that shit out that
He
needed to be.
said it himself. He said, "Do you understand how many girls that with the people that I didn't have said what they'll say about me? What I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Sure
Keep
did.
it
He sure
real.
did.
It's so
He
many of
sure did.
people, even a regular person. Like he said, I'm a regular person. We're talking about R. Kelly.
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
regular person.
But
Just
I know
imagine
y'all is
even
crazy
that.
about that dude, and I'm glad he was able to speak on Robert's behalf. But me as a woman, it was
You know
very
what,
hard
Lady
for me
D?
to sit
He
through
wasn't
that.
talking about. He ain't talking about no real women. Women. He talking about the women that he talking about. A man know the difference between a woman and a lady.
No, that dude is very disrespectful, man. I
He
didn't like
is
that.
disrespectful, but he disrespectful to the ones
Anyone
who
that
let him
any
be
I
disrespectful
couldn't.
to
It
him.
was very hard for me to sit there and continue to listen to a lot of the shit he was saying because
Well, it
I
ain't for
can't respect
everybody
a
though.
man that calls a woman a bitch in every other
Some of them be
sentence.
like that though. Some women
But
be,
that's
you
I
know,
don't be
that
in that company. That's all I'm saying. I know they are because that's him.
you
That's him. What
hey,
I'm saying is
I'd have been
women. I
around
don't
a lot of women that I call that. I
I've
used
been
to be like
around.
that.
Hey, baby, trust me.
You
I
got
done
to.
been around a lot of
So
shit.
it is what it
But
is. If you won,
I
you
know
won.
what
Period.
environment I want to be in. If I'm around
How
that
many
shit,
times
I'm
you
not
wanted
gonna
to
be around
call?
that shit long. Cause I don't
How
be
many?
around men that disrespect women.
But look how many times you wanted to call, and I don't even curse and stuff. But I wanted to, as Riel them, though that word came to mind so many times. Listen to them
But
talk and
he
say that.
wasn't even no, 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 no. I'm not talking about that. That dude referenced women, period.
But he's saying that to get
Attention.
the factor, the shock factor from people. That's just what
No,
he
he
do.
was stuck
That's
on
what
when
he
he was
do.
talking to Robert. No, 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 no. That's just that guy.
That's
Watch
what I'm
his
saying.
show.
That's what he do for the
Watch
shot
his show.
shocker.
But
And that's
it was hard for me to sit there and listen to that shit because I just can't. It's just, why would you disrespect a woman like that? That
depends
woman
on
was
who you talking
right
about.
next to. I
Depends
hate
on who what
women like
woman you
that
talking about. Because there's
because
some
she
women out
should
here.
have told his ass, damn, dude, you act like I'm not even sitting. You can get shit across. But because you see, because the way you sound, Tamaria, you're justifying it. But there's
You
no
know what? I'm
justification
just
for
keeping it
that,
real.
though.
We gonna keep it real out here.
That's
If
what
we
I'm
gonna keep it real, let's keep it real all the way around. I'm not
saying.
talking about nobody who respect themselves. He not. I don't feel like he talking about that person either. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. That's point blank. Period. That's what I can. I can separate that. I can separate myself from that because I know that ain't me.
My whole
I'm not
point.
gonna sit there and just listen to him say
You
that if
missed
that's not
my
what I want to
whole
listen to. But that's just
point.
how he
I
see
can
the
tell
women
by
that he
your
dealing with.
tone, you took that a
And guess
whole
what?
nother. I can't even be
And
defending
guess
that
what,
shit,
Lady D? And guess what?
whatever,
Women still
whatever.
deal with them. They still deal with them. So we can't judge
But you
that.
missed my
It's the
point.
women.
That wasn't my point, Tamaria. All I was saying is women should fuck with men that disrespect call a woman. He doesn't even know how to say a sentence without calling a woman a bitch, regardless what the situation was. Every woman was a bitch. But because he was speaking about Robert, I sat there because I wanted to hear it. Yes, he made reference to them women as bitches, but his whole thing was not about Robert. He was talking women, and he had one sitting right next to him. That's total disrespect. I would never argue that. That's total disrespect.
Well,
I know
I'm.
damn well I ain't no bitch, but that wasn't the point I was making. I was just saying I can't stand men that call just every other word a woman is a bitch, just like that dude, that blue face. Every word a woman is a bitch, and we're not. It's the
Mhm.
company you're keeping. So
Yeah,
you
well,
got to learn how to identify your room, the group of the people you're around. Because, like
well,
you said, I done been around
well, we
people.
don't know.
I
We
was
don't
in
know
there.
how. We don't know how this man is outside. This is show and entertainment. We don't know how he. I don't know. I really don't. I hope he don't talk to his woman. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if it's for entertainment purposes or it's just something that he's saying on the show.
Well, from what I gathered, that's normal. But that's you still taking it out of I'm not saying anything. What all I'm saying is me, Lady D. It was hard for me to sit
Oh, it
there
was hard.
and
It's
listen.
hard to
That's
hear that.
all I was saying.
Oh, don't
Because
get me wrong,
that's a
Lady D.
grown
I'm not
ass
saying
man.
that
He
it's
can do
not.
what he want to do.
You don't
That's a
want to.
grown
If
ass
I'm
man.
sitting by a man and he study said that's hard for me because I don't. That's not.
That's
But
all
I'm just
I was
saying.
saying. That was hard for me. Very hard for me. Because I'm like, why is he? Because he wasn't just talking about them. We
No, he
know.
was talking about other women that he felt like that was that way. That was bees. Period.
No, that's just he one of them dudes. That's just a conversation. He ain't pointing out. That's just how they approach women.
Mm.
He wasn't saying about a specific. That's just how when it comes to women, that's how he addressed them. Well,
But
maybe I
but you
interpreted
don't
wrong.
know
That's
that
what
though,
I got.
Milady. You don't know that for
You just
sure.
heard what I said.
Yeah, I
I
just heard. Yeah, that's
interpreted
why I said before. I said we don't know if that's how he is. I
that.
said that's probably how he's on that
Well, I
show.
don't know. I done seen too many clippings because I went through his thing. But
On his
like I
show
said,
though.
he's a grown ass man. That's not my point. I don't give a damn. All I was saying, I don't care about. I wouldn't frequent his channel unless he's talking about Robert. I didn't know that was his platform. I mean, his content. Because it was just, to me, the whole, what I got was just a lot of shit about women, and it wasn't none positive about women. That's all that point I was
Yeah,
just
he
trying to
talked
make.
about the negative stuff about the negative women that's out there doing what they doing and just pointing it out. That's what he doing. But okay, I don't watch him either. But I'm just saying we went over there because of one thing only. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we watch him all the time. But some people like that type of thing. So it's not for us.
Exactly. But that's
Absolutely.
all I was telling the people. I'm going to try to say it again.
Mm-hmm.
All I was saying was it was very hard. I like what Corey did as far as putting it out there to let people know what type of women these women are. They were groupies. I was
Absolutely.
saying it was very hard for me, Lady D, me, to sit there and constantly listen to this man every other
But can
word.
you see this, Lady D,
Let
the
me,
type of man that he is?
can I finish, please? Because you took what I said totally, and I'm trying to get back on track.
No,
All
I
I was
understand
trying
what
to
you're saying, but
say
go ahead.
that he was very, that was disrespectful to me. At me. Anyone else, the shit probably didn't bother them. But I had a problem with it. Sitting there, listen to every other, because I respect myself more than that. To sit on someone's channel that's disrespecting a woman, I don't give a damn what the situation. That's the only point I was trying to make. I wasn't
Yeah,
trying to
that's
take
fine.
this shit over
And
to
what
the,
I got out of it is it takes the
you
type of
know,
person, it takes that type of person like Corey Holcomb to see the type of women that'll do something like that to
not
Mr. Taylor.
true. It don't take nobody like
But
him to see
obviously,
that
because
shit.
a lot of people don't see it.
They do see it, but all they see it is a child predator. I'm telling you, that's all Robert Simpson. They think he's a child molester.
Well, how would
They
they
think
see
he
that?
preys on children. That's what's in their head. They
Mhm.
think he preys on kids. No
Okay.
matter what we say, they still, just like that number, I wish someone would call. I guarantee you, they're going to come saying some shit about, well, with him and these little girls, that's
Yeah,
all you hear.
absolutely.
You can't get past that. Oh, baby, don't nobody care what Savage said about Rob. Trust me, I know,
Yeah.
but maybe
Yeah.
somebody else. But we don't entertain Savage over here. You see it?
Mm-mm.
I brought his ass up for 2 seconds and we got off of that real quick. Cause I think he in love with the damn man. I'm gonna tell you. Shit don't make sense to me. Because it
Yeah,
doesn't
girl,
make
he dream
sense.
about that man. He dream
It
about that
doesn't
man.
make sense. Why
Wow.
would you be so engulfed in something that it doesn't even concern you or your daughter, your grown ass daughter? So I don't even get it. Because at first I put him up on my community wall. I was like, oh, he's at it again. Then I thought about that shit. I said, let me get this shit off here. I'm not giving this man no attention. I think he's in love. Shit doesn't make sense. He's in love with him. Got a lot of people out here in love with that man, but and they don't want to own up to it because they want everybody to think they hate him. But there's no way in hell anyone that hates somebody is going to put in that much energy to follow that person around. Why would anything that person say would upset you? Why are you even following him? Just like people come over to my channel, they know I talk about Robert, but they want to come over here and put all this negative shit in the chat. I don't entertain it. My subscribers don't entertain it. We just dismiss them. You notice we don't get them that often anymore because we don't entertain it. But if I were to constantly just go back and forth and showing all that energy toward, that's what this channel would be every time we would come on. That's not what it's about. It's not what it's about. Why would you come over here knowing we're not on the same page? It doesn't make sense. You people, you are the people that I think truly are in love with that man. Robert got men and women just losing their damn mind. I ain't never known no artist to be like that. He got men
Ain't
and
nobody,
women. Girl. That's a bad
ain't
man. You
nobody
know
like
that
Mr.
song he
Taylor.
made? He's a bad man. He ain't never
Ooh,
lied
that's
on
my
that one. That
song
man,
too.
he really is.
I'm a
But he
I'm a
really is. He really is. And I saw something somebody put up today. See, Robert was just, Robert, like you said, he was just living his life, right? And this is how I looked at some of the shit he did. Like I said in my last live, if Robert slept with your woman, don't be mad at Robert. Be mad at your woman. Don't you think he's letting you see this chick for what she is before you got too entangled? No, it
and
wasn't right, nice,
he
but he
said
did
that though.
you a damn favor, huh?
He said that in his song, I'm a flirt. Soon as I see her walk, as soon as I see you walk up
See,
in the
won't
club,
nobody
I'm a
listen.
flirt.
Everybody just
And he
jumping to the
told her, if
damn
your
beat.
girl If you don't know your girl and you ain't been dating her long, don't bring her to the club. Cause any man can take your woman that's on, that's got some swag like he do.
That's what he said. If you ain't known her ass long, because he know how it is. Because he done
If you
done
bring
it.
her around me, she gonna go with me. She going home with Mr. Kelly. Period.
She probably only with that person to get. You know how some women, boy, if they know you connected with some damn body, they gonna use your ass till they get to that connect. Okay, that's how it is. The music industry. Robert was a rock star. He wasn't Joe next door and got all the ladies on the block. No, no, no. It wasn't like that. It
Mm,
wasn't like that.
that man, whew,
He was
just
a
his voice
superstar,
alone, man.
and
He
he
could get
probably,
anybody he
he
wanted.
getting older now. He probably look back and like,
But
man,
he
I
settled
can't
down with
believe
them.
the shit.
He was settled. He settled down with them two women. He was settled. He was fine. He wasn't bothering nobody. They was mad about that. That's the whole point. Them women was mad that he
Yeah,
was settled with them two women, and he wasn't bothering nobody. He was
but
focused on
even
his
the
music.
public, I remember, even with the public. Remember when he was going to court, he had both arm on each arm. All you hearing people saying, "I don't think he should have come over here. I don't think he should have showed up with both of them." That is the whole thing. Why not? He ain't thinking about that shit y'all thinking about. He ain't done shit wrong. But that's all you heard. Why is he showing up with two women at the courthouse? That's why he in this situation where he is at. I don't agree with that. I didn't agree with that, and I still don't agree with that. That's a grown ass man. He can do what the hell he want to. Them some trumped up ass charges. He didn't think that
Exactly.
shit was gonna stick.
He said he was gonna win his case. He was winning if they wouldn't sit up there and did the stuff that they did to make stuff look like it was some bad stuff. Like you said, the government can make some stuff. Anything we doing right now, me and you talking on here, saying some stuff, they can find something on me and you and put some charges on us and put us in jail if they want to.
Do you hear me? Yes, they are crooked as hell because that's exactly what they did. But they didn't have nothing without those accusers. So
Exactly.
that's
And
why
they
they
took her and used, yeah, and told her, well, we're gonna go back like, did he take you here? But we gonna say that he took you here at this age and
they
this year, but you was
manufactured.
already with him. Just that's what they did. They made all twisted all that stuff up to make it seem like something that it wasn't. Period. And she went right along with it.
Yeah. Not only her, shit, all the people.
And she could have been talking about sexual things that they did, like when she grown, 22 years old, 20, whatever age she is, that they were together. She probably just said all the stuff that they did,
That girl,
her
nowhere
grown,
in hell, that
and try
cop.
to say that they did that back then when she was young. Just saying all kind of stupid stuff to make it sound good.
If that girl was underage, there's no way in hell that cop would have left her. People, listen to what I'm saying. If
Absolutely.
that girl was underage when she was in that hotel, when she met Robert, really basically for the first time, because he thought he was communicating with her, but he had actually been communicating with the mama. So imagine your boyfriend that you met, no, not your boyfriend yet, but you and this guy, you just been talking on the phone, you've been texting, just haven't had a chance to see each other, right? So now you done talked all this shit, you done got it sort of, you got some sort of bond, right? So now you can't wait to see him. And that's how it was when she went to that room. He didn't know it was the mama texting him. She went up in there not even knowing what the damn conversations were. You get what I'm saying, Tamaria?
Yeah, I understand
So
what you're
when she
saying.
went in that room, he's thinking about the woman he has been communicating with for all this time, right? So now
Yeah,
they about to finally meet. Because that's why it just goes to show she was a hot, listen, people, she was a hot mom. She had just met that damn man. The police comes up in there, he checks her ID, everything checks out, they leave. What happens? They proceeded on and did whatever the hell they did. But she just met him. She didn't even know that damn man. What the hell you sleeping with that man doing the shit you doing? You just met him. She didn't even
exactly.
respect
And that's
herself.
what they brought up. That's what one of the content creators, I don't know if you want to say his name, brought up to the father. Like, when it's the same day the daughter went there, so after that, then you still let her go back to go be with him.
She's
After that
wrong.
happened, you said that happened in California. Then you still sent her to go to Chicago with this man? Make that make any sense?
She
If
was
you saying
wrong.
that she had sex with this man the first day she met him, why would you send your daughter to Chicago to be with him and then take out. You know what I'm saying? If that's what happened, I'm just saying.
She
We don't
was
know for sure.
wrong. You know them damn cops. They know teenagers to get liquor and get in them lounge. They know a fake ass ID when they see one. Her shit was legit.
Oh
There's
yeah.
no way if the parents in the damn lobby yelling my baby, and then you come down without my damn baby, and one nothing else said after that, come on. So what does the father do? The father lies and said, oh yeah, because R. Kelly ran out the back. Just lying. Remember he said he ran out the back door of the
Yeah.
back part of the
Yeah.
hotel. Just lying.
Yeah. Be
And
lied.
it never happened.
None of that ever happened. The way
But
that they
people
changed it,
ran with it.
the way that they said it, Lady D, they changed the dates. First they said it was 2015, then they turned to 16. The girl was grown, period.
He was grown.
Period.
He was of age.
She
As
was
long as she was
grown.
here in Chicago, even if her ass was 17, you're legal.
Exactly. Exactly. That's why they changed it because they found out that, you know what I'm saying, it was 17. So then they had to change it to, oh, it's
To
just
fit their
crazy.
narrative.
They
It's
went
really
down one more.
sad.
Well, then we were 16 then. Since it's 17
Exactly.
in Illinois, now we 16.
Yep. Do your
Or I was
research. The
17 in the
ones
other
out
states.
there.
The states that's 18, they 17.
Yep. Yep.
Make that make any sense? That don't even make no sense.
But just like Corey Holcomb said, whereas he calling it, those were his bees. You know what I'm saying? And they were. These were his girlfriends. But Corey had he made it more
And
colorful.
that's how Bonjean's gonna bring it. How can my these are my girlfriends? He won he didn't you know what I'm saying he didn't sell them to nobody else. It was you know what I'm saying trafficking supposed to be some him getting some profit for them or get some money from them, right? Ain't that what it's supposed to be? I don't know.
That's just they just oh
I don't
it just pisses me
I
off
don't know how
how
they
they
got that.
destroyed this guy's career like that.
But the
And
whole
now
thing
they
is
suing him for sexual abuse.
the
Wow.
whole the whole thing is they didn't even the jury didn't even care for the New York case because they it seemed like they didn't listen to the case. If you ask me,
They didn't.
they listened to that Survive whatever them people said that
That's
happened on
it.
Survivor R. Kelly, and they just went with that.
If they would have listened to the case, Robert would have gotten a not guilty.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
You know how I know it was some BS to Miriam?
Hmm.
Now, you know how the judge kept threatening impeachment on a
Yeah.
few witnesses, right?
Yes.
So that means you got caught several times lying on the stand, right?
Yes.
So how in the hell the jury gonna come back guilty beyond a reasonable doubt on all charges?
Absolutely.
There it is, people.
Absolutely.
There it is. That's all I've been saying. There's no way in hell. That's why that verdict was shocking. I mean, I lost it. I'm still baffled by it.
Especially when she came and said that her parents told her to lie.
Yeah, everything, everything. Even the conversation between the daughter and the mama.
The
The,
daughter and the mother.
she said, "Oh, my son-in-law gonna be older than me," or some shit she had in there.
Mm-hmm.
But they ignored all of it. And you're gonna go by this woman, this scorn, just like he said, she was scorned.
I
And
don't
I
think.
kind of heard it in his voice. You know, he probably cared for that girl at one point, but he can't stand her ass right now.
Yeah, he cared for her. He did.
Yeah, I'm talking about now.
Oh
Just how he
no,
was talking to Corey, I was like, wow.
no, he don't care
He
for her
can't
like that
stand
now.
her ass. Now he can't believe the heifer did that to him. That's all I kept saying to myself. Oh wow, he can't stand her ass now. That's why she messed up. Have you seen her? She's trying to get her life together. But
I don't know what she trying to do.
well, she was on something where she was doing this spiritual thing.
Girl, she is a liar.
But no, my thing is, if you doing that route, you gotta go back and apologize to the people you hurt,
Yeah.
and that would be Robert. And you need to go to that damn judge, own up to your gone do your 6 months or a year in jail, whatever, for lying. But that judge knew it. She knew it. She didn't care. She probably looked over that case. Then she went and watched Surviving R. Kelly, And she didn't give a damn who said what on that damn stand. She already knew your ass would never see the light of day again. That's what she thought. But he would definitely see it again. But that's the type of judge she is. Do your research on Ann Donnelly. She's a devil in disguise. That's exactly what she
Oh
is.
yeah, I could tell. I could tell
She's
by
a
the way
devil in disguise. And there's no
she has
telling
something
how
to do.
many men she didn't put in that predicament where they looking at life in prison for some shit they probably didn't even
Yeah,
do.
they say she has something to do with the Central Park Five lockup. Her
Yeah,
friend or somebody. Yeah, I
yeah.
believe so. Yeah,
And some other organization that do with women that's being abused. So she shouldn't have never been, like I said before, she shouldn't have never been presiding over that case. But didn't nobody care because it was Robert Kelly. He had a messed up ass team at the time that trial was going on. So they didn't care. They had a free for all with that man. He couldn't even participate in the damn jury selection. He
absolutely.
couldn't
They
say
set it
nothing.
up.
He couldn't do nothing. It was just they had really tossed him away.
They
They
knew what
thought,
they were doing
yeah,
because
I
what they
really
did
believe
was even the judge said himself. He said that Chicago was shut down before the COVID. That whole case, both of those cases should have been paused. Okay, it shouldn't have been even in New York. It should have never went to New York.
that. Yeah, I
It,
Lynn Weber sort of said that, and he
so
wanted that
what
shit on
happened
the
was
record
she
too, but
called
we
and
made her
told
repeat
him
that.
they found her to preside over the case. That was the whole setup. She was,
Wow,
oh, yeah. I take it. I open my court up for it. That's how it went, and that's how the whole.
I believe that.
That's exactly how it went. Because if it was, we was shut down. COVID was going on. Chicago was shut down. It should have been even the judge said it. It should have been in Chicago. Both of these cases should have been together. They split it up to make it seem like he was doing all this bad stuff everywhere in these different states. All that stuff didn't happen like that.
It's terrible. Arlene, I haven't heard that, but I wouldn't be surprised. All them money hungry. They desperate. That's their damn fault. They didn't want to put the damn money man behind bars. They didn't know how that shit was gonna hit their ass. Should have left them alone. So they all trying to get back what they once had. The gravy train is gone, baby. They impeach Azriel testimony. Yeah, I thought so. Next level. I thought so. These dirty ass people. And they not gonna stop. They gonna keep coming. They're gonna keep coming after him. They're gonna keep coming after him. This is never gonna end. Trust me. But what I'm telling you, I think he's a stronger, wiser man now, and and he got the right people behind him now. And I think he's gonna keep Jennifer on his payroll because he knows he's coming up out of there, and he just needs to get up out of there, man. Because everything they took from him, baby, he's gonna get it back double. You mark my words on that. He got a gift that God gave him that he'll never be one to do without. Robert can go, he can start back just like when he started. He'd go down that damn subway, one of them damn corners, take up one of them corners, and start opening his mouth, singing them damn songs, man, gospel song, whatever. That man gonna make so much damn money like that and continue to do it. That man gonna be back on top before you know it. You mark my words. Everyone then just tossed him away. But I'm glad that Holcomb guy, I felt something in him that I felt his sincerity. Uh, Speaking on behalf of Robert, like I said, he did not entertain that chat when they wanted to get real ignorant about it. He stayed focused on that and got it out and was trying to get these people and hope they do get those letters out. You know,
He
he,
respect Mr. Kelly, and he was just so giggly. He was so happy to hear
yeah,
his voice. He
yeah,
was so happy, and that's how a lot of them men is. If Eric Kelly called any of them men, they'll be the same way.
yeah.
I'm telling you, any of them,
So he
because
just needs to get out of there,
yeah,
man.
absolutely, absolutely.
Robert is and that I don't know. Maybe that's why these heifers doing what they doing, keep trying to file all these damn suits because they know, they know. But the shit they asking for, that ain't gonna be shit but pennies when Robert get through with their ass. I'm telling you. Isn't that something how I don't think they really loved him. I think they loved the lifestyle. I don't think they really cared for him like that. I think
That's what the judge.
Joy,
Well, I
huh?
don't think he loved them. I mean, I don't think he just let me. The man just was just chilling. Okay, them was the women that he just decided to just chill with.
I really truly believe that.
That's it. He didn't, it wasn't
And a
what
lot of them, the ones that I've seen, I know damn well he was high off that damn Hennessy.
a lot, right? And a lot
Because
of
if
them, he
his
wasn't
ass
even with
wasn't
them.
drunk, he wouldn't have touched half of them little
And I
heifers.
don't even think he was even with them like that. He was just chilling with them. You know what I'm saying?
Girl,
He was
that thing down there does not have eyes on it.
chilling.
So he don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying?
And if he would have went back on and concerts and stuff, and some old girls would have came along, he would have got some old women. You
See,
know what
they
I'm
didn't
saying?
know
So,
what they were doing. They didn't know what they were doing.
right? They just, I
But
mean,
like I said, I don't think this was the plan for him to go to jail. I think a lot of them was so shocked that happened, but one shit they can do about it because they poked the bear. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
They got the shit out there and they lost control of what the hell they were trying to do. Because once the government got involved, the shit got real messy real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm telling you, Robert didn't expect this shit.
No, he didn't.
He knew damn well all of it was bullshit, and the women knew it. But once the government and then you got the news people involved, so they getting their 5 minutes of fame and they ran with it, and they had to stick with the lie. Once you start a lie, you got to keep it.
Yeah, I'm coming up with all these stories about the daughter commit suicide, and
I
and
don't
I
even
had to
think
take her
that
to.
man. I don't think he has herpes. If he did, he got it from one of their nasty asses.
Exactly.
Right now. But the time they said he had it, I don't think he had it. I
And I'm
really
trying
don't.
to figure out what they doing now that they ain't got the money. What is they doing for their little treatment now? That they ain't got no money from him? Is they treating themselves?
They don't have it. I don't even believe them heifers have it. I really don't. I really don't. Because no one showed proof that they had it. His
Mm-hmm.
wife doesn't have it. And they were doing three small kind of shit. That other girl, she ain't claimed nobody. I don't know. I don't think none of them have it. They went on some shit because of what they saw.
Next level said half his boys was with half of them, and they blame R. Kelly. Yeah, I think them women was with all them other men that was around there.
Yeah, they were doing what I said. They had to get to that one to get to the main one. That's what. But
No,
usually
they
young
probably didn't
girls.
even get to the main one. Them women probably didn't never even. R. Kelly don't even don't
No,
even
what I'm saying,
That
if they,
Nia. I don't think he know that Nia at all. Okay,
which one is it? Oh, the one, that damn,
the one he don't
they
know her.
paid that heifer for $500,000 on that man's money.
She's with somebody else. Believe me.
I believe it. I believe it. I really do.
Or she wasn't with R. Kelly at all. Okay. She fantasized about being with him, but she wasn't with him.
Damn.
And then to say the way she really wasn't with him at all because
It doesn't
she
seem
said
all that
herself that he came to
sweet.
her room and just jagged, she said he jagged off. That was it. And then the next thing you say, he put his hands down your pants. He ain't put his hands down your pants in a hotel room. Make that make sense. But he gonna come in public and put his hands down your what? He ain't put his hands down your pants in a
Wait a
hotel
minute.
room. Make that make sense. Oh my. You hear I'm echoing. That don't even make any sense.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Ain't that crazy? All while you in the hotel room where he just gonna jag himself out by himself, then touch you, and then leave, and then come in public, and then he gonna put his hands down your pants.
But you still took your ass back. Then you got in one of the damn videos. Girl, bye. I'm so glad we exposed them heifers, boy, doing that damn reenactment. I didn't know what to do.
That don't even make. I don't even know how.
Especially her ass. Now you just said you got mad because he satisfied himself and didn't satisfy your ass that night.
Girl, that didn't even happen. That don't even make any sense. Why would he drag you send you all the way from where you come on a plane to come be in a hotel room to jag himself? He
But
could have
you know
did
what
that.
could happen? Robert asked, she was all excited, right? She couldn't wait. She been waiting. Now you know he dan, he's singing, he's in the studio, he doing all kind of shit. Probably played some ball. Robert got his ass in that hotel, laid his ass down, took his ass to sleep. And she got pissed because did nothing happen. He fell asleep.
Girl, he ain't
That
see
could
that
have
brother.
happened. Because sometimes when you constantly on the go, and if you just sit down and just relax, your ass is
I
out
know.
just like that.
Be- Believe
It
me,
could have
I
been a
know.
situation like that. I just hate to see
I done had
them
many a
like that.
men who came with the sleep, so I understand.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what that
Absolutely.
shit is. But what I'm saying, he probably was gonna do something with her ass, but he fell asleep, and
He
she
wasn't.
probably
That didn't
like,
happen.
"Hey,
You know
I can
what?
see her ass trying to
We
get
ain't
him."
even finna entertain that, Lady D. It didn't happen. It didn't happen, Lady D. I'm not entertaining that lady at all.
Oh my God!
Because it
I'm
don't even
just
make no
saying,
sense.
girl.
I'm not entertaining that at all, Lady D. Not my Mr. Kelly. No. Nope, it didn't
Oh
happen.
my God! No, I'm just saying because her ass
Yeah.
got pissed, but she was a
Yeah.
one timer, two timer, or something. She
Yeah.
that
She's a no
prosecutor,
timer.
who was he? The probation man
Somebody knew
to make it seem
somebody
like
knew somebody. That's why she got the most, because somebody knew somebody and they went in her family or somebody, and you know what I'm saying? Uh-uh. That's how that happened. Because how she get $500,000 for, you know what I'm saying? For that? That doesn't even make any sense. You never had no penetration or nothing. You get more than everybody who done said they done had sex and sucked and everything. That doesn't even make any sense. She was found. She knew somebody. And they just used her to get the money, put it in her name. You know what I'm saying? Can you hear me, Lady D?
yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay.
I'm listening. I just had you
I'm
on
telling
mute,
y'all,
girl.
when I was paying attention to R. Kelly, he even had to look up to see who the heck she was. He didn't know that lady. He like, who
Yeah,
is this? He
yeah,
looked
but how
like,
she was drunk? Oh, I
and
couldn't
all the
believe.
time, that was the only time that man looked up when she got up there to read that thing. Like, who the heck is she?
Yeah, but when you're a rock star, think about it though. That man be with so many women.
Absolutely.
I agree with most of them. A lot of people said that man didn't know half of them women that was claiming he was with them.
Mm-hmm.
Now this Javante, is it Javante Cunningham?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, what was he supposed to have a relationship with her?
Nope.
So they never. But isn't she claiming they did, or he?
Yeah, she claiming they did. She saying that first she said that she seen him have sex with Aaliyah.
Right. So we know that's a lie.
Then after that, she wanted some attention. They told her, well, you got to say, probably told her to say that he did something with her too. So, but
So she wanted. Okay.
she
So
never even testified or nothing. I
yeah,
don't
I
think
was about to say. So she didn't, because she probably didn't want to swear on the oath with that shit, because she knew she was lying. Robert. Oh, Robert. It's okay. It's okay. You guys, everyone in the chat? Have you guys gotten your letters out? I know you have, to Mary.
yeah, I sent mine out already.
You know, if you guys wanted to, there's also a link where you can just do it right online. You don't even have to deal with putting it in the mail. I'm gonna always shout that out on here because I promised myself that's what he wants. I'm gonna make sure I do that. Make sure I keep talking about that. I just hate how he sounds now. He's so broken, but that's just me. That's how I feel. That's how I what I got from it. Every time he calls now, the sound of it just is different. It's very different and shallow. He's hurting. It seems like to me he's holding back tears when he really started talking about the BOP and the shit that escalated from what she did. Because it seemed like he just pauses to kind of get a grip. Because I don't think no one is really listening. And that, can you imagine trying to get something like that out and you don't think people are really hearing you? So I'm glad that guy Corey and that Andre. I know people talking about that Andre. I don't know why they throwing daggers at that guy, but I think he was another good connect, and I hope he keep connecting with these people that get all those subscribers. word of mouth. All you got to do is just read. It's right there. And this one is here. He's not even talking about the cases that's in appeal. He's only focused on this BOP. He don't care about shit else. He basically said that. If you're going to talk about anything, if you're talking about me, please talk about the BOP. So that's why I put that in there amongst other things. Wow, we've been on here 2 hours. Dang.
That was easy.
Y'all hear my buttons?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's 3 gallons of bullshit in a 2-gallon bucket.
That was easy.
It's different because God is about to change his situation. Absolutely. Absolutely. We never know what our purpose is. And I just hate Robert had to go through this. But Robert is going through this for a reason. And reason why I say he's going there for a reason, not because he did something wrong, just because certain things need to be brought to the open about our judicial system. I really, truly believe that. Because by the fact that he's it took a high profile person to shed light on how these people operate. And they chose the right one because he's a big one. This man was a megastar before these people took him off the streets like that. So it took him, even though there's so many others in that same situation that he's in, but because their name is not out there, it took, unfortunately, Robert to shed light on all. Robert, just hold on tight. I swear, I can't see anything to keep you in there. Anything. Absolutely nothing. No matter how many times I replay everything, I still come. He does not deserve to be there. Those were his girlfriends. They know it. This man has not. And even if he did, if they had a messed up ass relationship, you had a messed up ass relationship. You didn't have to stay in it. So I don't know, because they trying to say he did this and he ain't do a damn thing that you didn't allow. And I'm going to keep saying that. You allowed it. Now, he probably tried that shit with some other woman that didn't work. But you were so desperate to be in the limelight, living the fast life with the superstar, rock star, you didn't care. But when he treated you like, yeah, baby, well, this ain't working out. Because he said they all wanted to be just in the, and he told him he wasn't ready for that one-on-one shit. He wasn't ready for that. He had too many women coming after him for that. And he knows what he likes to do. He wasn't ready to stop. So as long as I'm being upfront with you saying, hey, we can kick it.
Right.
I got this woman over here and I got this woman over here. I mean, that's just what we do. Sometimes we do things together. Do you have a problem with that? He left it up to all of you women.
Yeah. And that's what she said too. Talking about when she came there, she seen all the other women was accepting it.
But he's a superstar. I bet if he was an average Joe, they wouldn't. An average Joe and didn't have shit to offer, I bet you they wouldn't. They did it because of who he is. And if they were the guy that's doing that's because that guy got some money. He got something that they want. So yeah, they're gonna deal with it. But the moment he cut them off, look what happens. Look what they did to Robert. Because like you said, he started getting older. He's winding shit down. You know what? I'm just gonna keep these two right here. And then I don't know what happened between him and Az before all of that, because before that shit, she had already moved out of the right? What is the name of that? Trump Towers for at least a month before he even got arrested. Am I right or wrong on that? Hey, Tressie. Am I right on that? Wasn't she out of there at least a month That's why she shouldn't have had her ass there with that dude with that camera. Am I right or wrong? Could someone correct me with that, Tamaria? Am I right?
That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic.
That BS is toxic. Yes, it is. Yes, he's sound, but he's keeping faith alive. Oh, absolutely. Without a doubt. He has to. He would have broken by now. But I feel it because of the situation. I get it. Because I really think he feels deep in his heart that maybe that could have played a role and stopped that damn trial from happening because of what had come to light. And I really think he probably feels that if they would have been honest and told, brought that shit before the trial, he wouldn't be in that situation. So yeah, he's hurt. Come on, man, you're talking R. Kelly, man. That's just terrible. I can't get over it. I really can't. You guys just don't know. You just don't know. Everybody was sent from the very beginning for the set. Yeah, because it seemed like all the parties involved, shit, it seemed like everybody knew each other. You had Sparkle to the mama, to the sister, to the niece, and all these damn people intertwined with each other. Just doesn't make sense. AD, thank you for the information. Allow me to come out of the bushes. I've enjoyed all the information. Keep keeping it real. Good night, everyone. Oh, thank you, Arlene. Thank you. I try, man, because it's all I could do. Whatever I can do. And right now, it's the yep, Lady K85. People just don't get it though. I get it. And I see all these cases where them people have done some unbelievable things and they didn't even get the same amount of time that he got. They got less time. Don't understand that.
Yeah, that's because they want that man money. They don't want him to be able to get his stuff that belongs to him, his masters and his,
Yeah, that's what they said in his catalog, and that's
that's his
coming up a
catalog.
lot. Did Corey mention? I think he did. He say
Yeah,
something
that's
like that.
exactly what he said. That's what Corby said. Yep. They want his
Yeah,
they
because
want his
somebody said
catalog.
Usher better watch out or something like that.
Daddy Lolo said that. Yep.
Oh, that was Daddy Lolo said that.
Yeah. But yeah, Corey said it too. He said that they want his catalog because he made music for Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? He done made music for a lot of people. They want that man music. They want his catalog.
Yeah, and they made another
It's
good
worth a lot of
point
money.
about that too, because they were saying they were talking about uh, who is that? Was that the guy with the white? Who is that? Was that the girl? Damn, what did she say? Fuck. I forgot what the damn girl said. It'll come back to me though.
You talking about the lady that was up there with Corey?
Yeah.
What
She
she was
said
talking about when she was saying
it'll,
about the huh?
I said it'll come back to me because she said something that stood out. I'm trying to think if it was her or the guy with the jacket on, the black and white jacket. It'll come back to me. I should have written it down. I forgot. But the panel was good because usually you have somebody on the panel. Thanks, Cool Cat. Usually you have somebody on the panel that's totally against what the other people on the panel are saying. But that panel didn't. They seemed to get it to me. That's what I got from there. They understood where he was coming from
Right.
and why he was saying what he was saying. I don't know. I'm happy. I hope he get enough letters where he can get his answer. It may not be good news, but at least he got what the result. That's all what I'm getting. That's all he wants to know. What happened? How can you just say, uh, I mean, how can you just let this person walk away? Because that's basically what he was saying. So I don't.
Oh, did you see what she said? Next level said she was talk that Darlene was talking about the Chicago case being thrown out and how that was that was important. That's what she had said, Lady D. Is that what you?
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Mhm.
okay. Yes, yeah.
She was saying that that's a huge thing that the cases got dropped in Chicago.
Chicago did him so wrong. They really did. They really did. Chi- They didn't stand by him because they brought up that shit from those years ago about Aaliyah, and them people had been got past that shit for some reason. With that surviving R. Kelly and the way them women were, and you said it was 6 parts to that shit. I didn't even know that. That one was enough for me. And I saw a few minutes of that shit. I couldn't even watch it. It was too. I couldn't believe it. And no one thought that was odd for someone that's been in the business 30 years and not one person, just like he said, not one person out of all the people they talked to didn't find it odd that not one person had anything kind to say about that man. Not one person.
I
From a
found it
six
odd.
part series. Wasn't that strange? Yeah, I don't know. I just pray that this shit moves quicker than I hope it just don't drag. I know he's coming out. I feel it. I no matter how I look at everything, the tape, they can't go by that tape. You got to consider where the tape came from. You got to consider he was already exonerated from that tape over 20 some years ago. So so that's for here, the child pornography, because that's all they had him for here, right? That was the only charge left. Child
Yeah, child pornography.
exploitation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
child.
that was it. So that's
Child.
all based on a tape that was given by a crook.
And then Chicago, and then New York is on the racketeering, which that was a bogus charge, like Bon Jean said. And then the Mann Act, that's bogus because it's
Yeah,
both.
that should see, that's the type of shit we supposed to be fighting for, man. Getting that shit off the damn. They used the Man Act. People didn't even find that odd that you find an act from what 1910 or 19. That shit in the early 1900s where slavery was at its highest, and they allowed them to use that on R. Kelly. Mm-mm-mm. See how messed up we are? Our society is. They did that to someone like that, and you have all these other artists out here that have done these things, and really probably damaged a lot of them young women, and they just let them go by. Somebody said somebody should dig Elvis Presley ass up from his grave and throw his ass in jail. I couldn't believe they said that, but that was funny as hell, because those was them early years. They were doing that shit. I mean, nobody looking at ages. They just weren't. They weren't. Because those young women, they weren't carrying themselves. They were carrying themselves as
And
older
then
women.
like next level say Aaliyah was with several other guys after she left R. Kelly, so they make it seem like she was still with him when she passed away. That doesn't
Even
even
though,
make any sense. That lady went
exactly.
on and was saying positive stuff, never said nothing negative about this man. She said it didn't happen, and they still want to sit up there and make it seem like it
Yeah,
was.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. But just like those women, all of them women were with somebody before they got with that man. But everyone just ignored it as if he was the first person they ever been with. I just don't. I couldn't understand it. I'm still baffled by it. I really am.
Even Andrea made it seem like he was her first, and she was reading the Bible and all this bull crap.
Nah. Oh, well, those before that were shit. He could have been back
You were
then.
saying,
But
no,
they were
that
just,
girl
they were,
wasn't. No, no.
but I'm just thinking back. 'Cause that's when he fell in love with her. He talked about that moment. So I don't know. Could have been back then. Because wasn't none of this shit happening back then. He was
I
just,
don't know.
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know about that because I
Trying to
never
get wife
followed. I
at
never
home to
followed their
take care of
marriage.
the kids.
I
Huh?
never followed none of that stuff back then. I wasn't following it. I was younger, so I wasn't following that stuff. I didn't know what was going on with R. Kelly, to tell you
Oh
the
yeah,
truth.
I was. That was he always been my guy though.
Right. He always never. I liked his music, but I wasn't following close like that, like his relationships and all
Oh,
that
he's
mess.
right
I
there.
never
He
even knew the man was married. I never even knew he was married until she was on that doggone show she was on. I'm like, who the heck? I
oh
told you, married. I didn't
wow.
even know he had kids.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't know nothing about none of that. So I see her on the thing with Prince wife.
But
That's
you
right.
see how they because R. Kelly is like their they made R. Kelly. You see how his album color covers when he looking real sexy and they made him the person that these people have grown to hate. But that was all the advertising, the publicity.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly. Because they
saying?
tried to, even with the
They
part where
mold
they
him.
say,
They made that character,
even when
and
they
he
tried to,
just
you right,
go
Lady
ahead.
D, because remember when they tried to to make him sound his sound be the same way as Aaron Hall? They did that. He had his own sound, but they wanted him to be like the Aaron Hall sound. You see what I'm saying? Remember that?
And I think he even spoke on that. He actually spoke on that because he didn't. He say just like what did they call him? He said King of R&B. He said he never called himself that. He said that was the people, and that name. So it just stuck. You know what I'm saying? But the people put that on him. He said he never said he was that. Yeah, Robert talked a lot, but people just weren't listening. He said a lot in the records, but people listen to the beat and not the words. He's an open book. Ain't nothing. He's an open book. He wasn't trying to hide shit.
Even now, he's saying now, he said he don't have no reason to lie on these people. He said, I'm on these people's phone. I'm not lying about nothing. Everything I'm saying is true.
And
I'm
that's what
telling
he
the
said.
truth.
If he would have said something that was wrong, and he said they would have cut in that call instantly. But I believe him. I just believe all of it. I think those were some young women got into messing with a rock, a superstar, someone that was in the business and didn't know what that entailed and got into it, and it was just too much. So when they wanted to start coming on strong to him, he wasn't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't about to deal with no attitude or anger. He had to deal with that shit when he got these willing participants over here. So he started dropping them.
Yeah, that's what he did. That's
That's
what
what I
any man
think.
to do. That's what any man to do. My son like that now. My son don't argue with no woman. He just move on.
Yeah.
So just imagine them girls getting mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, who it was. Just like I said, those women that was in that at the sentences that showed up, all of them women trying to keep that man behind bars, and I told you why. Because they don't want nobody else to have him. I really believe that. Because they know that shit didn't happen. But they still love the man. Didn't that girl Nia say she was still in love with him, or was it Pauline? Am I right, Tamara? Didn't one of them say they were still in love with him?
Girl, she was saying
Was
that.
that Nia or Pauline?
I don't know.
I thought one of them said they were still in love with him till this day.
They may have said it. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember.
It's so sad, man. So keep praying for our guy. Like I said, I'll be coming on here. I'm gonna always mention about the results of the BOP. If anyone heard anything, if some new people in here that haven't sent a letter wants to send the letters, please check out my community wall. I don't know what it is about YouTube. They take it down every 24 hours for some reason. So I have to remember to keep going back reposting it. I mean, why would they take it down just 24 hours? I don't understand that.
Jane said it. They said that Rashonda, Jane Rashonda said it, or because I think she did say because Bonjean asked her was she still in love with him. I think she did say
Oh,
she
so I
was,
thought I heard somebody say they still loved him.
but that was Rashonda.
Land
Rashonda said,
that little heifer. No,
yeah,
she
she said
did.
it. She said it on the stand. She sure did. Now I know she said it, but I don't know about them other ones.
She did.
Mm,
And then she turned around. So that's why she didn't show up then for that sentencing.
absolutely. Why?
She couldn't look at him and say that shit knowing what she had just said on the stand.
Yep, and that's why she's not gonna sue him too.
And
She still love him.
she was putting money on his books. What? Wow. Wasn't she putting money on his books in New York? Or was it here?
Here when he
No,
was in Chicago.
somebody was putting money on his books that
When he was in
testified
Chicago,
against him, though.
when he first went to jail, she was putting money on his books
Oh,
before
that
they.
was her.
Yeah,
Robert is a player, baby. You can't hate the player. Shit, hate the
it's the
game. That
game.
man ain't done shit. I mean, he hasn't.
He hasn't. He hasn't.
He's a
What?
player. I'm not saying a pimp because he's a superstar, but shit, he was acting like them pimps. When
No,
I hear,
He was acting like a superstar. He was acting
no,
like a
no, 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 no,
superstar.
I'm talking about having multiple women. That I'm just saying that's what I was talking about.
The
Because that's what the
superstars have.
pimps. That's how they are.
They have multiple women right now. Ain't nobody in jail for that.
That's my whole point. But
Mm,
it's something about R. Kelly. They couldn't. I keep telling you, all this is because they think he's with the children, not no underage girls. So when you look at that, you thinking 13, 14, 15. That's what these people. That's what's in their minds. That he's taking advantage of these young girls. Because they keep talking about some shit that happened when he was much, 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 much younger in those early years. Nobody heard shit, but they still stuck on that. Tamara, I lost you. He did just like his song said, I just want to share my love. Okay. That's right, my opinion. For real. I mean, he was just shit. If you don't mind that lifestyle, shit, that's all it was. He was a player. Shit, and a player, most of them, women, you had certain women, they didn't care as long as they were in that man's company. That's what that's what players, women are drawn to those types of guys. Some are, not all. Because some women just not gonna stoop to that level. They don't care who you are. But then you have some like those young ladies. I just hate it got to the point where it put the man in damn prison. I just hate that. That's the part that I just can't believe he's actually behind bars for his girlfriend. Something he supposedly had done to those girls. So many lives going on right now. Some for 24 hours. So many lives going on right now. Is it? What about though, Casey? Are they talking about what he wants us to talk about? If we talking about him, the BOP, or just on? What you mean? It does, Henrietta. See, and I love that's me. I get into lyrics. Lyrics hit me right away. It's not the music for me. Most people, say it's the beat. But I always listen to the lyrics when I'm listening to music, and that says a lot. That's why I love his music so. His lyrics something else. That man's something else. Listen to his song Clipped Wings that had them going crazy. Clipped Wings? Have I heard that? I don't know, but that doesn't sound familiar. Clipped Wings. I can't believe I had you guys on here this long. I'm gonna let you guys go. Tamaria, as usual. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank
Hey
you for
guys,
having
have
me,
you
Lady D.
noticed? Did I put it on there or did I take it off? Let me see if it's gonna scroll through here. Let me see. Oh, okay, it's on here. Hey guys, I have a number for the channel. So when we're doing a specific particular live and you guys, have issues getting on the panel and just want to call in, I have a number for the channel now where you can come in and join us. And that's what's scrolling across the screen there. But I can give it to you again just in case. Hey guys, put this number up because you never know. So the number to the channel to participate on the panel is 773-789-7647. Because sometimes, I want to come on here and, have you guys on the panel and we can, talk about some things. I, I'm just ready for him to win his appeal. Yep, don't even sweat it. I just don't see him not. I mean, I would be blown away. But because I know how the appellate court works, that's a no-brainer. It's just they just got to get it and review it so they can go ahead and overturn it. So let's do what he asked and just stay focused on the BOP. And I'm hoping people are getting those letters out or filling out, the form. But these lies, are they talking about him or Casey? You were saying you say there's a lot of lives going on, so I'm hoping no one has stopped talking about asking people to send those letters. Because I'm telling you, once you get quiet on Robert, people not talking about him. When you get quiet, that's gonna be real scary. Because that's gonna make me feel he doesn't have anyone now for real. Because just looking back at this trial, that man had no one, really. Not real family, not blood family. I didn't see them nowhere in both of those trials. I just didn't see it, the support from his family. And for some reason, I don't know why I thought that would have made such a huge difference. Talking about everything, yeah, well, I know two things we don't have to talk about, and that's New York or Chicago, because that's in the appeal now. That's in the appeal. And I swear, I want to say that's a slam dunk. I'm putting it out there. I don't care. Prove me wrong. I just don't want him to get granted a new trial from to be in front of either one of them damn judges. I want him totally that shit thrown out. Because even Jennifer says statute of limitations plays a role in some of this shit. And Robert hasn't molested no child, and they tried to put a lot of that shit on him that for charges for people that really done some crazy shit. Did you catch that, Tamaria, during the sentencing when they tried to use this case law
What case law they try to use, Lady D?
at the sentencing? But that was really representing a guy that was really molesting children or
Oh yeah, Bungie ate them up with that.
blew
Like
their ass up with that.
throw
They
them up.
tried to
Like,
use
wait a minute,
that.
this ain't
She
even
sure
the
did.
same thing. That man was really molesting them people, them women, and taking pictures and
Exactly.
selling. And
Exactly.
that ain't what. This ain't the same thing, man.
Yeah. And the
People
judge,
still don't
thank
get it.
God he saw that shit
And
though. And
then the judge got it. He like, no, he didn't beat these women. He wasn't abusive to them.
exactly.
He
Yep.
didn't do none of
Yep.
this stuff. Them women just did not want to lose his love and what he was
The
giving them,
lifestyle.
the
Yep. That's right.
lifestyle.
Yep. He saw it. He definitely saw. I was so happy for that.
So
Because I
I'm
was
saying
like, what that man? How can they use that case law? And see, that's the problem. That's the
they
problem.
do what they want to do. If it go through, it go through. If the
Exactly.
judge let it go through, but they gonna throw anything they can. It depends on how the judge, who the judge
Yep.
is.
Yep.
And
And I
that's exactly
still
how it goes.
feel that they know this man is going to come out on appeal, but they didn't. But as far as Donnelly, that woman knew that shit she was doing. She didn't read half of that shit. I can tell. Because if she really did, there's no way that woman would have come. She added on time, wasn't even asked for.
The lady didn't care.
She absolutely didn't care.
She even gave the man who stood up there and said that R. Kelly did that to him. She felt everybody was right but Mr. Kelly. Mr. Kelly was this monster to everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
But nobody
And
doing.
say, yeah.
This man said that he brought his friend. Now, if you sit up there and bring your friend over there to get the same thing that you getting, what type of that make you be a monster? You the monster to me. Why
Wow.
would you even bring your friend in that type of situation if that's what it was?
But you see how they really tried to defame that man character, talking about
Yes.
the men and shit. I was like, wow. And out of his entire career, I ain't never heard no shit like that. Never.
Mm.
I really didn't hear it until that trial. I don't even know where that came from.
Baby, they wanted to make it seem.
And they know damn well if you running around here talking shit about Aaliyah, I know damn well if you had a relationship with him as a man, your ass would have been on every platform that would have allowed your ass in every news channel. So you know that was a lie.
Exactly. And when the stuff came out in 2008, y'all would have been in a trial. What?
People just not thinking. They just
All
wanted
this stuff happened back
everything.
then. All this stuff was back then. Why wasn't none of these people in their trial?
And
Why
that's
wouldn't you take your
another
chance
thing.
then? Why wouldn't you?
And like you said, this shit ain't just happened a couple of years ago. We talking about some shit over 25 years ago. But you know damn well if R. Kelly was with a dude, you mean to tell me that dude, they would, you know how much that person could make off of that damn, if they had any proof of that, or just the guy to swear and pass a lie detector test, how they would take them tabloids, would take that shit and run with it.
And then I was
So
just
he
thinking
just
that
gonna keep that to himself and keep it in the courtroom. That's some bull
nah, he
crap.
wouldn't. He wouldn't have.
But
And
they
then
fell for it. I'm just saying, these people, you can say anything negative about that man, and they're gonna believe it.
and I know I
They're
bet
gonna believe it.
I it just came to me that I just thought about how I'm thinking that the appellate court is going to be like, well, why would they split this up like this? The way that they split it up, okay, we're gonna use this, put the young girl over here on this on in New York, and then we're gonna put one other young girl over here for to make it. You know what I'm saying? To
But
split
you
it
see
up.
how the judge put that shit in the record too. He made sure he kept
Hmm.
repeating that
All
because he
this should have
wanted her
been in
to
one.
say
They,
that yes, this could have all been done
and
at
she
one
said it
time.
too. And she
Yeah,
said it.
he wasn't gonna stop till she said it. I caught it.
Mm-hmm.
I say, right on, Judge, get our ass. Because yes, but no, they wanted to do what they did. They wanted him to have the 30 years there,
And
and then
whatever time he gonna
whatever
get somewhere
time they
else.
got here, and they wanted to run consecutively.
Mm-hmm.
They had a plan, but it didn't pan out that way,
Mm-hmm.
and it backfired. Because
Yep.
right now everything is running concurrent except for 1 year, and he already done the 1 year, so that shit.
Wow.
What I was praying and what I thought was that when the appeal in New York, when he wins that, I thought that was going to take care the case here as well. But come to find out, that is not true. He's still going to have to fight the charges here on appeal. So because right now, yes, it's concurrent. But if he can get them 30 years off, he's still stuck with the 19
But
to
the thing
20
about
years.
it is, Bonjane, they didn't already put in for the appeal. So it ain't like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like he gotta wait no time. The appeal is already in process.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
No,
so
I'm just saying for the
God
1
working it
year in
right
New
on
York.
out. Everything they thought they was gonna be able to do, it ain't going like that. Bonjane is on top of it, okay? Everything gonna work out in the
Oh,
same
yeah.
at the same
Thank God
time,
for that
and
woman.
he
She
gonna
couldn't
be
have come at a
clear.
better time.
He's
You are,
gonna be clear of everything at the same time, Chicago and New
I,
York.
I just don't doubt it.
That's it. And
I
if
just,
anybody thinking any different, then they got evil in their heart.
oh, girl,
Evil in their heart.
You should hear him, baby. I hear the
Oh my
shit
goodness.
every
He'll
day.
never get out. He's
Oh, that's
never gonna
all
get
I
out.
hear. That's all I hear.
Why
And
would you
I
wish
just
that
think
on
he can't
somebody?
do it. Yeah,
People that kill people get out and be able to, you know what I'm saying? Why?
yeah, yeah. That's because they ain't read shit.
You don't
That's
have
what
no
it is.
forgiving in your heart. You done forgave the person that did it to you. That's making you be so evil like this. But you trying to put that on this man. No. Mm-mm. You can hear the hate and the evil in them. You can hear it.
Yeah. Those the ones I'm telling you been that had something happen to them or know someone that someone took advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
But it just shows you the power of a rumor. That's my
Yeah.
whole.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
A
They
rumor can destroy your damn life because that's basically what they did here.
the
But
thing
see,
about it. Yeah, go ahead, Lady D.
no, I'm just saying, but because of the type of gift that Robert was given, God gave him, he's just going to bounce right back.
Oh yeah.
He's going to, but most people are not that fortunate. You know
But you
what I'm
know what,
saying?
Lady B, we ain't even got to keep on saying that because that's just putting more hate in these people's heart to try to even pull some more stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or
What you
what
mean?
they trying to even got to keep on saying that he gonna bounce back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, they stupid if they think otherwise.
Well, you don't. If they think he gonna
That
be in
man,
there,
that
they.
you talking about
But
a
that's
genius. You can't hold a genius
but they
down.
make it seem like he wasn't like. That's what I'm saying, and they mad. They making it seem like Mr. Kelly wasn't Mr. Kelly.
They,
So
oh,
let them keep on thinking what they gonna think. They
I
think
know.
that he just this messed up. You know, I don't. I don't even want to say, but
No, you're right. I got you. I
that's why I'm
got
like, I don't want giving them. You know, what I'm saying for them to keep on trying to do things to this man for the
all this
sake.
stupid shit with
You see
Robert.
what
He
I'm
know. But whatever. The man, what he said, but I didn't even know that was in I told you I recently just listened to I Admit
saying?
over again. And I don't even remember him saying that he owed 20 million to the internal revenue. I
Yeah.
didn't even hear that. But for some reason it was plain as day in this song. And I say, damn, I don't remember when he said that because that what was said in court.
Wow.
That blew me away.
I didn't even hear that either, but yeah, he.
It's in there. He showed, yep. Yep.
Wow. Wow, Mr.
Everything
Kelly,
is
it's
in
gonna
there.
be all right. It's gonna be all
Oh
right.
yeah, without a
And the
doubt.
reason why he
Without a doubt.
owed that is because of what these people have done to him. Why would he even owe that much money to the government, the IRS, if they was doing all? Why
Because
would
of them
they? He
people.
owe.
He didn't have the right. Yeah, they wasn't, he wasn't keeping up with that shit. They just took advantage of him. And I just hope, Lord, I just hope when he comes out with just keep Jennifer at your side, Robert. Let her look over everything.
Oh
That
yeah,
woman is not going to stray you wrong. Just keep that shit just the way it is because now you got someone that truly, truly cares for you. Not
yeah.
only for this shit here, she got to know you as who you are. And
You
she
see how
seems to love you.
absolutely. You see how she was with those two men that was on there. That's she care about those men.
And innocent.
She
Look how they
still
treat
have.
people.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They just treating these men, I mean, I just, it's just, I don't know. That shit just breaks my heart. My husband's in there watching some shit about slavery the other day. I said, honey, I can't watch that shit.
But you want to hurt somebody, you don't want to do it. No.
I can't even watch it anymore. Sometimes, back in the day, you want to watch it because I don't want to see that shit today. That shit made me so mad. I said, but I just can't. I can't. I couldn't watch it with him because he ain't been all caught up like I am. I can't watch that shit anymore. Shit, that shit was, ooh, girl.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have never happened. How could we have lived in a world like that at one time? I still
Everything happened
can't
for a
believe it.
reason. Everything happened for a reason.
But
Everything.
they still got control over us.
They don't have control of us.
They do. Them bastards, yes, they do. Look what they just did.
You know what? That's no everything. God let stuff happen to open our eyes up to a lot of stuff. This needed to happen for Mr. Kelly.
Yep, that's what I said. I hate he
This
had to be
needed to
born and
happen for
bring it
him.
to life,
We
but
hate that it did. Definitely the way that they did him, but this needed to happen for him to free him from all of this stuff that's been going on for all rumors that have been going on for 30 years. Because all this is
30
rumors.
years, because that's all it is.
Not even 30, however many 25, however many years that. when
It's
that tape
close
came.
to 30 though. It is
With that
close.
Aaliyah stuff, and then a tape thing,
Yeah.
and then it started from there, and then on to these people, which
Yeah.
that wasn't even the same
That's why I don't
situation.
even want to. I don't need. I'm gonna make sure. I was so when that guy said that, Corey. When you said that, that's it. Fire.
And they
It
don't,
really
and
did.
you
He said,
see,
"We don't know. We don't know."
them people won't play it because they know if it get out there to the masses, well, nobody play it. The mainstream people is not playing because they play everything that Corey say. They play everything that Corey say, but they
So
will
you
not play
haven't
that.
seen his thing anywhere? Well, I know it's a
Not on no mainstream, like not the main people, TMZ and all that. They always talking about what Corey
no
Holcomb said.
shit because he
Hmm.
was speaking class. I wonder what type of backlash he got because I know he did.
He gonna come back if he got some. He gonna come back and talk about it on next Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I hope Robert calls him again, but it's not really much to say. He said it because that's the only thing that's happening right now. It's the BOP getting those, just trying to put some, shed some light on it so people can get answers.
Yeah, I hope he do a follow up. I really do. Hope he do a follow up. No shade room, no none of them. Nobody's talking. It's quiet.
What's the
Nobody's
shade
talking about
room?
it because
What's that about?
the shade room, the one they come out with everything.
Oh, so they like what's
TMZ. They like TMZ.
oh, okay.
Everybody know about the
But
shade.
how is it real fact? Because TMZ just throw some shit out there sometimes.
Well, all of them throw lies out there. All of them. Fake news all the way
Yeah,
around.
yeah. See, that's why I can't do the fake news. I just can't. I can't. You never really hear me say anything about those, and I don't really be. Is
Right.
that the shade room? That's here on YouTube.
Yes, yes. You can see. You can go
Okay.
and put it in there. It'll show you. And then Demetrius said that I think he owed that much to taxes because they were putting all of that stuff in his name and wasn't paying the taxes, and
I
it
believe that.
fell.
I
Mhm.
believe
He
that.
was not aware of it. Right.
He
Absolutely.
wasn't even aware how they were.
He didn't
Because
even know
one
he
thing
had
you
those businesses.
notice that every settlement he had with those women with those accusations, they all got the same amount, two
Not.
hundred fifty
Hmm.
thousand, no more than 500,000. It all depends on the
Yeah.
type of allegations that were being made. Did you notice that? But it was mainly 250 that was constantly being paid out.
Hmm.
I thought that was very
The
odd.
same number for everything. 250.
Yeah, but he
200.
didn't.
He didn't know
And
nothing about because when he
damn
did
attorney
find out,
knows you can't make no move
when
without your client's approval.
because when he did find out about the girl who was lying on him, he sued her. When she said he had a baby about him, he sued that lady. He
Oh,
sure
he
did.
did? I
She
didn't know about
fought.
that. Tell me about that,
Yeah,
Tamara.
what
I
was
didn't
her
know
name?
about that.
Hawkins, Tiffany Hawkins. That came out in court. He sued them when he found out. He wanted to sue everybody, but they was telling him that he needed to just settle. Mr. Kelly wanted to fight every case that them girls brought in there. He wanted to
Oh,
fight it.
that much I know. That much I know. He sure did.
So
Damn, I
they
hate when
convinced
people
him.
take advantage of people. Man,
They
I hate
convinced
that.
him that it would be better just to settle with them. But then that was some of those things. But all of that stuff he didn't know about.
A
Some
lot
of
of
it
it
he
he
knew,
did.
but the ones with them other, nah,
Yep,
a lot of
I
them good.
believe that.
The ones
They
that he
just
didn't
wanted
know,
him.
he was
Go ahead.
like, no, I don't, nah, when I'm settling with some, I don't even know them doggone girls.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
Mr. Kelly didn't know what was going on. He came out in court, um, Lady D, that he did not want to have the man McDavid said to himself. You remember that Mr. Kelly did not want to have anything to do with the financial part of the thing.
He
He let
sure
them
did.
handle that. That
He sure
came out.
did.
That man did not know what they was doing.
He
Even
didn't even
I
know
don't
how
even
much
think he knew
money
what
he
was going on with them paying that girl that money for her rent. I don't think he knew that.
had. I don't
I
believe
do
it.
not think he knew that they was doing any of that stuff they was doing
Yeah,
for real.
yeah. I really hate people that take advantage of people. That's all that was. And all they just wanted him to just keep bringing the cash in.
And they was giving him.
They
Even the
wanted
judge
to
was
make
like,
sure he wasn't nothing interfering with him making that money because he was making money.
and even the judge was saying that Mr. Kelly didn't handle none of that stuff. That they just gave him a book bag full of money to just keep him, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Yeah.
that man was not, dealing with, and the judge said that, and he's an older man. And for him to see that, and don't nobody, these people just to be saying all the stuff that they saying, Mr. Kelly didn't deal with that like that. He dealt whatever they gave him, he was fine with it, and he loved to do whatever he,
I
the music
can't.
part.
Oh, I
He was a
can't.
very simple man. He didn't want to. He didn't do nothing but play basketball and smoke cigars and be in the studio. That's
And yeah,
his
that was
everyday
and
routine.
he loved every. That was his life, and he loved it.
And that was just, he was
Loved
just
it.
a simple man. That's why he stayed in Chicago, because
Yeah.
that was just as simple. He didn't want to do none of that stuff.
Yeah.
And he
Yeah.
had his friends and his family, his friends around him, because he wanted to have like a family atmosphere, because he
Exactly.
didn't really have any friends. And then all the
Exactly.
women that he was with, he when he settled down, those was his girlfriends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The ones that he settled down with.
Yeah. Wow. And they all were. He had some sort of relationship, no
He
matter
had
how
a
short it
relationship with them,
was.
the ones that he
These
had
weren't
a
just some
relationship with.
strays.
Right. A bunch of strays that he was trying to help. He felt sorry for them because of what he went through.
Yeah.
So he tried to give them something, and they all turned on him. And his
I
friends
can't
used
believe that girl Nia got all that money from him, and
it
she
looking
looked.
like a straggy rat.
I could not believe it.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
believe it,
was
honey.
like, what the hell did she do with that money?
She must. I don't even think she got all what she said. I don't even think she got 200 some thousand. I'm telling you, that's just the number she's saying.
I think that, yeah, I think the attorney, she probably was she probably
She,
settled for 500.
let me tell you something. She ain't getting no 250,000 either. She
What?
had to get that money. She had to get that money to the people who set her. The lawyer got her 250,000, and then she had to split that with whoever that. You know what I'm saying? She didn't get all that money. That's
Uh,
why the straggly rat coming up in there looking like that. Cause ain't no one in the world you got.
yeah, I can believe that. And she really thought she was about to get some more. They convinced all of those women that they were going to get some money, especially Jane, because she was the main one. She was the one that was mainly destroyed. So she should have got.
Exactly. Hold on, lady D. Let me see what my daughter want. Hold on 1 minute.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, that's without a doubt. That's why I don't really talk too much about the federal case here or the one in New York, because those are done deal. I'm just waiting for the blessing. I have no reservation. I mean, I just don't. I just hope, and they about to get the briefs though, so shit. All they got to do, Judge, I don't know what their calendars is like. Once they review that shit, get together and talk about it. I just hope they just throw the shit out and say the shit should have never gone forward. Not for a new trial, because I don't even want them to have to deal with trying to get that crazy ass judge to recuse herself and all that. And, just let this man go. He wasn't thinking about no money. He was too busy perfect. Thank you.
Exactly.
That's what
Cause
I say. That's exactly what I say. I
he's
say that
simple.
all
He's a
the
simple
time.
man. You
Yeah,
could tell he was
yeah.
simple. He didn't care about that stuff. He just wanted to sing, make music. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll do his little concerts and stuff. But other than that, he wasn't, into all that stuff.
He really wasn't. He likes to dress. I mean, long as he had his simple shit, he just like, you know what I'm saying? He didn't care. Long as
Hmm.
he had his stogies, if he
Yeah.
wanted his cocktail, his
And play
jewelry, the
basketball.
shit
The
that he
people
likes, because he worked hard for it. So, yeah, I don't blame him. And he loved basketball. I
he
think
play
if he didn't
basketball.
get to this singing shit, he probably would have made it to the damn NBA, because that man loves playing him some basketball. So, he's a good guy, guys.
And
Whoever
don't
in the
get me wrong, he loved his women. He loved women. That's
oh
just like
yeah, shit, I
when
ain't
I
never
was
doubted that. Oh
married, I
shit,
loved
that's not
men.
his fault. Shit, that's them. I didn't never know. I'm just shocked to have people fail for this shit with these women. Shit, we all done had a relationship where the shit just
Exactly.
wasn't shit. Shit, but
Exactly.
you moved on to just vow you wasn't gonna put up with whatever the hell you put up with that one. You wasn't doing it with the next one.
Exactly. And just
Just
because
go on with your life. So
and
I
just
don't know
because
how
you
this shit
left
got to the hand.
And just because you left your whatever you had going on and moved where he was at, don't mean he gonna keep you and keep being with you. You know what I'm saying? If it didn't work out, it don't work out. Move on. Them
Exactly.
women, oh, all them was psycho.
For
All of them
real
was like
though.
he messed with some psycho broken women.
Yeah.
Period. All of them was broken.
That's
But
for
when
real.
you broken like that, that's
But,
when we
but
attract.
I think they were obsessed because can you imagine? But okay, let's say just we playing dumb, right?
Okay. Okay.
So we at the damn say we at the mall, we at the Evergreen Plaza, because he used to be up in there all the time.
Okay.
Just say we were at the Evergreen Plaza, we shopping, and bam, damn, there go R. Kelly. But he spots you, Tamaria,
Mm-hmm.
and he slides you his number. How would you react to that?
I'll be happy. I'll call him.
Exactly. Right?
I would call R.
You'll
Kelly.
be happy as hell because look at who it is. This your favorite artist, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nice looking,
Mm-hmm.
dressed his ass off.
But
You know
Miss,
what I'm saying?
but Lady D, I done did that for people who ain't even R. Kelly. So what is the problem?
What I'm saying for him,
But just imagine if R.
time,
Kelly
at that
exactly.
time, he was so damn popular. Can you imagine? So you're the person that you admire, right?
Yes.
You expecting a damn call from him tonight,
Oh my
girl.
God. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
So that's how they were. It's the same. They couldn't believe it. Even when he touched her arm or whatever he supposed to have done to her ass, she held on to that shit. She probably kept his hand down there a little while longer. She didn't want
Girl, that ain't never happened because he don't even do the stuff like that in public. That man is not. He don't
no,
disrespect
this
women
wasn't
like
in
that.
public. They were at the
Whatever he
studio.
did,
That was at the studio, allegedly. But I'm just
I thought
saying.
it was at a thing where he was doing his one of his videos. It was where he was giving his videos.
No, she was in one of the videos, but this particular thing was at the
Next level said she giving him some that day. Me too.
shit. That show with Azrael did. She was like, baby, I don't know what the hell you talking about, but yeah, we can go and do this. And she ended up falling in love with him.
That's
She
it.
fell in love with him.
And she said it. And she said it. She fell
We
in love with
definitely know she
Robert,
wasn't no
not R.
damn
Kelly.
virgin.
Robert. She found that she fell in love with Robert. That's what the letter she
Yeah,
wrote.
yeah.
That's everything that was in that letter was true, but she tried to make it seem like he made her right. That don't even sound like no letter that no man or make no woman write.
That sound like that damn letter they
That was
got.
her feelings. That's what she.
That sound like that letter they got from Cash Jones' book. I swear it did. That letter sounded too fucking familiar to that's in her book.
The one she wrote to her brother.
Yes, that's in Cash Jones' book. Did you ever read her book?
Girl, nah.
It's
I
in
don't
that
support
book.
none of them women.
Because a lot of their testimony to me sounded like, I say, damn, did they read that girl a book? You mean to tell me they got this shit out of a book? That's all I kept saying. I couldn't stop saying it. Because I was working, we were still working remotely.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when I would listen to Sylvia's channel all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sitting here working and they were reading some pages from Cass Jones' book. And they not knowing I'm listening, and we said it at the same time. That sounds like Azrael.
Lady D. Lisa
Uh-huh.
said she tried to call in and join. Is the number? What's wrong? Why you weren't
Oh,
able to get
was
in?
that? Oh, wait a minute. What's your number? Oh, shit. Oh, that was her. Let me see. Ask
You
her
know
if
what,
she 301. I'm going to
Lady D? You can't be letting
Baby,
people try to call in and you know.
you know I got to get used to the shit. Lisa, does it start 301? Let me know, and I'm going to call you right back. I'm so sorry. Not the fake saying I tried to help. No, that's all right. Am I right, Lisa? I am so sorry. Girl, I forgot I had the damn number. She sure did. I had a couple of calls. I'm sorry.
Lady D. Now we could have had people up here
Wait a minute,
talking
I'm
about.
gonna call her. I bet you this her number.
Okay.
I'm gonna call her back. I'm sorry, I'm calling you. So
We want
answer it.
we want people with different point of views. Let's see what she has to say.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, I need to share it with the chat because y'all can't hear that ringing, right?
No.
I'll add her once I get her. Is this Lisa?
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. I am so sorry. Wait a minute. I'm gonna share you. I'm gonna share you so add you to the panel so they can hear what you're saying, okay? Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta get used to it. Y'all know I'm so shit. Oh, you so sweet. All right, can y'all hear speak, Lisa? Can you guys hear Lisa?
Hi.
Can you guys hear?
I
No?
hear her. I hear her, Lady D.
Oh, okay, good.
And
Hi,
another person want to
Lisa.
call too. Somebody else.
Hi. How's everybody?
We're awesome. Thank
Hi.
you for joining us, Lisa.
Yes. I'm at work, but I had to call. I've been trying to get through,
Wait a minute. Hold on, Lady
but
D.
I
Take
had
the
to
number
call
down.
because
Lady
I've
D.
been a fan of R. Kelly.
Wait a minute, 1 second.
Hold on. Take those people number down off the screen, Lady D.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me get it. Let me
Oh
get it.
my goodness,
Oh
please.
my God, wait a minute. You can see her number?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. How the hell I do that? Wait a minute. 1 second.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. Let me do this. Wait a minute. Hold on, Lisa. I want to make sure. I don't want people seeing your number, so I need to figure out how I could do this without showing your info.
Okay.
All right. Let's see here. I don't see it. I gotta mess with this because I just got this number, so I'm figuring this shit out. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, wait a minute. Why can't I? 1 sec. Hold on, guys. Be with you. I need to see something here. I don't want to be in violation or anything. Damn, let me get it over here. All right. I'm trying to figure some things out over here. All right. Let me get back in here. Hey, give me 1 second. Hold on, guys. Let me get her in here. I was messing with this thing last night with my husband. And we ain't had no problems. But of course, now that we're using it, yeah, okay. All right, let me see. Okay, let me try sharing you again. What the hell? I don't understand why I can't do that. Damn. So, Lisa, if I can't hide your number, will you? No, what I'm saying, can you come on the panel? Oh, damn. I want to. Let me see something because I don't want your number up here. That's not cool. But I
So
know.
if she call you, Lady D, her number is show up there instead of you calling her. Would it be easier that way or?
Yeah, try that. Try calling me back, Lisa. Let's see what happens. Because I'm doing it a different way. Okay. Call me back. Okay. Thanks, Tamaria, for catching that for me. You know how silly people can
You're
be.
welcome. No, it happens. It happens to the best of us.
But I got to figure out how to use this damn thing. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put her this way so you guys can hear her. Just in case I got some issues with this channel. Oh man, I'm so mad I can't put her this way so you guys can hear her. Just in case I got some issues with this channel. Oh, so could you hear that? Could you hear that? Oh
Yeah, I
man.
can hear it. I can hear it.
Okay, so when she calls, so I can put her this way so you guys can hear her. Just in case I got some issues with this channel. Oh, so could you hear that? Could you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
That's me. I'm getting feedback now. Okay, so when she calls, she hasn't called me back yet. So what else were we saying? I'm waiting on Lisa to call me back.
Oh, I don't know. Another lady was trying to call you too. She said she wanted to call Caroline. So
Was
hopefully
somebody
they'll
else
call.
trying to call?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Caroline
call her
said
and
she
see
was
if I can get her on, and I'm just gonna put her on the speaker. Hopefully, you guys can hear her. But I got
okay.
to work with this number though. Let me see if I can call her back and put her on speaker.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you, Tracy. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Where's her number at? Oh man, I gotta work with that number. I gotta figure out how not to show people number on the screen. I'm so glad she caught that. You know that's some shit. Oh, I wonder can she call like *67 and then *6? What is it when you block a number? Is it *67?
I think it's *67.
Damn. Try calling *67 Tamaria. Let me try test it with your number.
You want me to try? Oh, you want me to get off of here?
Oh yeah, then you come right back on though. I just want to do a test.
Okay.
So you got the number and do
I
a
see it on the
*69.
screen.
And that's a *67. That's what it's gonna have to be, I bet. Because it won't allow me to not show the number unless I got to get another number. Damn, I hate that shit. Because it won't allow me to even minimize the screen. Your browser prevent calls from ringing. Change your browser settings to allow voice. What? What the hell do you mean? Okay. 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 Oh, awesome. Tamaria, can you hear me? Can you guys hear Tamaria in the chat? Give me a thumbs up if you can. No? Okay, let me do this. No? I think that's what they're gonna have to do, Tamaria. They're gonna have to do a *67, I think it is.
Yeah, I did a *67.
Tamaria, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Hey, panel, can you hear Tamaria? Please let me know if you can hear Tamaria. Say something, Tamaria. Say hello to the panel. I mean to the chat.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? I can hear myself out on the.
You can hear yourself. Can you guys hear her now? So yes.
Yeah, they said they can hear me.
Okay, awesome. So that's what you have to do. Hey, Lisa, call that number back, but you got to hit *67. That's the only way, because the way this program that I have, it will not allow. But you see where you're unknown, Tamaria?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that's what it has to be. So when you dial it, make sure you *67 and then dial your number, because I don't want your number to show up on the screen, because I have to share the screen in order for the panel, for everyone in the chat to hear it. Thanks, Tamaria. You can come
You're
back.
welcome. Okay.
Thank you. Oh, I hate I lost Lisa. But okay. Thank you to Mary. Yeah.
You welcome.
Oh man, Lisa, but she was at work. So Lisa, if you see this live, if you hit the replay, next time I'm live, when you dial using that number, please dial in by hitting *67, and then we're good to go. Because I definitely do not want to show your number on the screen. So if we figure that out, I'm good to go now. Who else wanted to come up? Did someone else want to join the panel before I shut it down? Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry. Damn. Was this someone else you said to Mary that was trying to come up? Thank you guys for confirming you can hear Tamaria. Tamaria, you still there? Tamaria, you still there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, I hate I can't get Lisa. So
Wow.
Lisa, if you see this or
Susan,
anyone that's on the channel, I wonder if I need to add that.
another lady in Carolina said she wanted to come on. If she's, I don't know if
Oh,
she.
Caroline, you still in the are you still in the chat? If you are, please dial in by hitting *67 before you dial the number and come and join us. We would love to have you, right, Tamaria?
Yes, I would love to hear other people's opinions about this situation. It's always,
Absolutely, because you know me and Tamara, man, we be getting
you know,
all heated.
we on the same. I just want to see other people, new people have to say.
So anyone would
Even the
like
ones who,
if you don't want to come on the panel, please dial the number, but calling in, please dial *67 first to protect your privacy, please. So let's see. Carolina may be gone because that was a, oh no, she may be still in here. She just put that in there. Carolina, give us a call. Our number is 773-789-7647. Please hit *67 before dialing the number. I think I'm going to have to add that to the thing so people would know. See, I'm glad that happened to Marion because I would not have been able to figure that out.
yeah, because I'm like, well, that lady number was up. I'm like,
I
no,
didn't see that. I was so happy she called in and she wanted to tell me something, and I couldn't. That bothered me. I couldn't. I was trying to figure that out. Caroline, I'm gonna give you a couple of more minutes. If not, I'm just gonna assume you change your mind and just hold that thought for the next time I'm live, and I will be live soon. Anything else we need to touch on, Tamaria? Anything you would like to add before
no,
you go?
no,
No?
nope.
All right. Anyone in the chat? Anything? Any questions before I go about what we talked about? We talked about a few things. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of things to come on because things are really quieting down about Robert, right? Besides the BOP. So I would like to come on with other topics, but also making sure that I keep reminding people about the letters to send to the Department of Justice. I just think that's very important. I'm just with him 100% when it comes to that because he deserves every right to know what's going on with that. And why people think this man trying to get somebody in jail, I don't think that's his purpose. I don't, that man he just doesn't have an evil bone in his body unless I'm missing
He
something. Am
don't.
I missing
He don't.
something?
And the thing about that is, if he did have an evil bone in his body, none of them would be able to touch him the way that get close to him the way that they did.
Right, right. So
Because he would have never been able to let them people get close to him like that.
And
None
like
of them.
they say how they reacted about how he cussed somebody out for stealing his Rolex. Get out of here. Are you serious? Shit, he was being kind considering how some people would have dealt with that shit. You don't take people shit. Didn't they steal his Rolex or something? I think someone stole his Rolex. Yeah, he was mad as hell. That's anybody you good to and then they steal from you. That's a problem. Yeah, that hurts. Well, guys, I can't believe we've been on here 3 hours. We've been on here 3 hours, Tamara, and we didn't even have a reenactment. So this must have been an interesting ride.
No, it was good. Good conversation.
I'm
Good
gonna have to
conversation.
come back and yes, that was Lisa Van Allen, right? Yeah. And they tripping off. I don't know what that video showed. Was that a video
Nah,
that they
because he
showed?
told because he told her to go in her room and don't come out unless he tell her to, and something else he said on there. But so what? So what? He
I
probably
mean,
needs to treat
but
a
that's
thief
why
like that.
I said shit. Can you imagine some dudes and you done took that shit? Because you know some guys don't give a damn about going upside your damn head. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
He
you
didn't hit
just
her.
took something from that dude, and that dude been good to you. R. Kelly did you a favor sending your ass to your room instead of kicking your ass down the stairs and throwing you out the door. You know, I'm just saying how some men are. You know, especially if they ain't really got no real true feelings for you, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Some guys don't give a shit. Look at this blue guy with this. Some guys just don't give a shit about these women. And you know why? Because of how you presenting yourself.
And the blue guy, they ain't not him locked up or nothing. He got that girl. He beat. I seen him when he beat that girl up on the street like that and punched
Oh,
her.
did
I'm
you
like,
see when he punched? Yeah.
I'm like, he was
Yeah,
punching.
that
I'm
blew
like, oh my
my mind.
goodness. And
Yeah,
did
yeah.
nobody say? Did nobody?
Now
He ain't go to
one,
jail or nothing for that. But that's because
and
she
they
was fighting him
filming
too.
this shit. Somebody is standing there recording and said, "Man, that's not cool." But you still recording this shit instead of taking your ass over there trying to break the shit up. You entertaining it. He didn't give it, but I could tell they both was drunk, high off something. You could tell that because she took the punch like a champ. She ain't said shit. She one of them chicks that like that shit. You could see it. She wasn't crying. She hard as hell. I saw me. I would have been booing my ass off. That man would have hit me like that. Not only that, I probably would have passed out on his ass. So how you carry yourself, man. And they got this shit on camera. You think somebody went and arrested his ass for domestic violence? No, no. Because everybody wanted to put it on her. But they both look stupid as hell doing the shit they doing. And I hate people acting like that shit is cool. You know? It's not cool, young people. That shit is not cool. And you don't want no man to talk to you the way that man talks about his so-called woman, the mother of his child. He has no respect for that young woman at all. I don't know what the relationship is. I don't even know what drew them together. I mean, where did it come from? No, he met her on that show, right? So if you watch any
Yeah.
5 minutes of that show, you saw what that shit was about. So no, he's not respecting
I
her.
guess the sex and how she just crazy about
Probably do things, yeah.
how she crazy about him and how she let him
She
do
made
probably
the,
whatever.
and she brought the ratings. She probably brought up the ratings
Uh-huh, she did.
because I think she got a lot. She's very athletic, but
Yeah.
because of whatever she's tripped, you know, whatever got her in the condition she's in, man, she ain't think about shit. And these people pumping her up, so she's on for the ride right now. But they
Mm-hmm.
young, but they will grow up. They'll grow up. But that dude, I'm like, God, what would make somebody put all them tattoos on their face like that? He got a whole face down there on one side of his face.
And she
I
got
don't
his whole face on her neck.
I couldn't believe it. So I'm like, was this her first love? It makes me think he was her first love, but I think she kind of hurt her credibility because you know how these people all
He's our first rich guy. Rich. He rich.
no, because she'd have been pregnant 3 times by this dude,
Right.
but this is the first one she's keeping. So I'm like, was this her first love? Because you know, in your first love, you real stupid. Most women are, because this is where you're learning. You're learning life right here.
I don't know. I
And
don't know much about him.
I'm just curious if this is her first love. And because sometimes that first one may blow your damn mind. It will. And you would do just about anything. You would, because you don't know. You believe in everything. That dude ain't shit. Every time I see him, I can cuss his ass out. He ain't shit. I can't stand the way he talks to that girl or disrespect her in his presence like he does. But if he met her on that show, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. Well, guys, I am not going to keep you precious people any longer. I thought, Caroline, I'm so sorry, Caroline, I didn't see you when you originally wanted to come up. But now that I know how to do it, I'm looking forward to you guys joining us when we come on. If you want to call in and not actually come up on the panel, that's fine. That's fine. Tamaria, once again, thank you so much for hanging with me. Panel, thank you
You're
all for
welcome.
hopping over and coming to hang with me. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
I am going to end this live now. It's been past 3 hours. And I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow. If not, it would definitely be soon. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks again, guys. Bye bye.